Right, are we good? Are we live? I believe we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Tonight we are here for Manchester United versus Barcelona in the UEFA Europa League. Very exciting stream this should be. It's the second leg. We draw 2-2. We're currently level 2-2 on aggregate, and we've got a brilliant way to start the stream. Nick Knack, welcome to be a member of the Football Chat. Welcome, Nick Knack. Glad you've decided to become a member. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to Hardcore Supporter. That means a lot. And yeah, welcome to what should be a brilliant stream starting on the best of notes. But yeah, thank you very much, Nick Knack. But yeah, we've got just 8 minutes until what could be one of the most exciting games this season. Current table toppers of La Liga, FC Barcelona, are travelling to Manchester United. 2-2 on aggregate as we head into this game. Harry joins me as always. Very exciting this one, isn't it?
Very exciting. I mean, thank you, Nick Knack. Very much appreciated. But yeah, as you say, what a game this should be. I feel like the first leg at the Camp Nou, drawing 2-2 has set this game up perfectly to be an absolute cracker at Old Trafford. I think maybe advantage of Manchester United saying they're at home, but we know how good Barcelona have been this season.
But then I thought the same for Barcelona, and they drew 2-2 at home, so who's saying the same won't be
Should be a really close game. Seen a lot of close games already today. Obviously, there's a few games that kicked off at 5:45, which are going to extra time. Noticeably, Monaco Leverkusen 5-5 on aggregate. That is going to extra time, so we'll keep tabs on that. I think Anderlecht versus I've forgotten now. Ludogorets has also gone to extra time in the UEFA Conference League. But as for tonight, we also could go to extra time penalties tonight. Long time since we've said that. It's the first time we've said that this season. Since like the Community Shield final and the Super Cup final. But yes, should be an absolute cracker tonight.
You know how we always say no one votes for a draw? 4 votes already. 50% Manchester United, 50% have gone extra time.
All we've got to do,
is change the extra time and people are voting for it. But yeah, Nick Knack, it's a privilege. Anything to help the stream or the channel, should I say. Yeah, thank you very much.
Really appreciate it, mate.
Very much, Nick Knack.
And hardcore supporter as well. That's brilliant. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Shall we get into the lineups for today's stream? I think we should. It's Manchester United, the home side, as we've mentioned many times now. But they line up with David De Gea between the sticks. A flat four of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez and Shaw. No surprises there. Same back four that lined up, I believe, in the reverse fixture. Then midfield, we've got Casemiro sitting a little deeper. Then we expect to be Sancho on the right. Weghorst and Fred operating as sort of 8, but, joining the attack, but also being able to sit in a little bit. Fernandes then off the left with Marcus Rashford leading the line. This is how they played it in the first leg. We expect it to look the same. It was incredibly offensive, Manchester United. It worked quite well, and I think having Rashford as the focal point will be pivotal given his pace in behind. Yeah, and of course Bruno Fernandes with the captain's armband. As for FC Barcelona then, they've got Marc-Andre ter Stegen between the sticks, flat four of Jules Koundé, Araujo, Christensen and Balde into the side in place of Alba. That can imply they're trying to go more offensive down that left-hand side, especially without Gavi. Midfield three then of De Jong, Captain Busquets, Kessie, and then a front three of Sergio Roberto. Bit of an odd call, but we'll explain in just a moment. Lewandowski leads the line, Rafinha on the right wing.
As you say, there's a lot of interesting calls on that Barcelona team. I think first to touch on, obviously, Gavi getting suspended in the first leg means he cannot play in the second leg. And
Pedri out injured now.
So, two of the few omissions for Barcelona. Do I touch on that? Sergio Roberto starting on the left.
So yeah, obviously we saw in the first leg Gavi operated on that left. There was a few confusions around that. But what we expect Barcelona to do tonight is actually create a box midfield. We see the same thing for Manchester City, where you have 2 sort of attacking midfielders and 2 defensive midfielders, and it creates a box. It means you can move the ball very fluidly, and then the width is created by the right winger dropping out wide right, and the left wing back flying forwards, and your defence slotting into a 3, which makes sense. Koundé, Araujo, Christensen can very much play in a 3. Rafinha will create the width out on the right. Balde will be getting forward on that left, similar to how Alba did last time. If you watched that game, you'll remember Alba was sensational. Bombing down that left, definitely could have got a contribution. So that's how I expect them to play, with Lewandowski then the main man up front, and everything will be tried to put over the top into him and just get every ball you can into Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah, should be a really, really exciting encounter. Obviously, that is not the only one we've got tonight. We've also got Ajax, Union, I should say, which was 0-0 in the first leg, so a lot to play for there. Roma have got to come back from 1-0 down against Salzburg.
That was a very surprising first leg, wasn't
it? Yeah, it really was. And Jose Mourinho, but there is one manager who you want for a second leg of Champions League.
Yeah.
Europa
League game to motivate your side. It is Jose Mourinho.
Exactly. So a lot of games in Europe, starting at the moment, ones that are going into extra time from earlier, a lot of action. But this is the main one. This is the big one tonight.
Yeah, the road to Budapest starts here. Well, continues here, I should say. Yeah. Will Manchester United be stunted on their route to the final, or will Barcelona be knocked out? It'll be interesting to see. This could be a good game, regardless. Nick Nack says I can't call it. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough to call. But we should do some predictions. What are you thinking?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to go for 1-1 after 90 minutes and then United to win in extra time.
Ooh. Yeah, fair enough.
So I think I don't think there will be much to separate the two sides. I think we'll 90 minutes will still be all square. I'll go for a goal from Bruno for United and then to put them up 3-2 on aggregate, and then it will be a Ronald Araujo header to make it 3-3, and in extra time Marcus Rashford will get the goal for United.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't want to disrespect Barcelona, but I think this is an easy Manchester United win. As much as the first leg was a lot tighter, I think home advantage helped Barcelona, but they're down 2 key players tonight with no Gavi and no Pedri, and I think they could get outclassed tactically. We've seen how good Manchester United have been at being able to adapt to situations this season. So I do think Barcelona will take the lead here like they did in the first leg, but Manchester United will run out 3-1 winners on the night and 5-3 winners on aggregate. Bit of a bold prediction, but that's how I see it happening.
I'm sorry, I just watched Fred go to shake the ball boy's hand, but he's got his hand, he's holding the ball, so Fred's kind of just end up shaking the ball. But that is just such a... But yeah, as you say, should be a really, really good game today.
Indeed it should. Is Harry on the Vimto tonight? What are you drinking?
What am I drinking? Drink.
Very ambiguous with it for some reason, but yeah. Should be
if we go to extra time, it would be a bit different to that.
In terms of options off the bench time, which I think is obviously something we'll discuss later, but both sides are sort of lacking in options. I know Barcelona have Ansu Fati, I believe.
Yeah, and to be fair, when he came on,
Fati and Torres are both brilliant options off the bench. But Manchester United, I mean, attacking options, I guess you've got Ansi, Elanga, Garnacho, but they're missing a lot of firepower. Both sides are tonight.
Definitely.
So yeah,
I don't think tonight is these two sides at their best.
Maybe Manchester United, because I don't think Martial improves this team that much.
Over Fred.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe one player then. But I don't think overall.
But yeah, it should be really, really close. I think it'll be... I don't see one side running away with it.
No, I don't
see one side running away with it. But yeah. I think the first leg got me more excited because the first leg was brilliant.
But tonight could be as exciting.
Yeah. But it'll also be a lot more shaky.
Well, exactly. I feel like this can only be worse than the first leg, though.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
we'll just say that Barcelona
difficult to match that first leg.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really nice kit. Busquets, I mean, very experienced in Europe. He's been playing for a very, very long time.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, obviously missed that first leg at Sergio Busquets with, I believe, an injury, might have been a suspension, something like that. But he couldn't play for whatever reason. He's a massive upgrade to the side when he's back in there.
Ronald Araujo does today. He actually again on the team sheet, it says he's at centre half, Koundé at right back. We saw in the first leg they swapped around, and to be fair, Araujo at right back was really, really solid.
So imagine it will likely be that way again tonight. And from the off, though, it looks like Koundé's at right back. So they might swap around at some point, but from the start, Koundé will be at right back. Looks like a strong United team to me. Yeah, I think it is a very strong United team, Nick Nack. I mean, Harry said it could be a bit stronger. I guess Eriksen in for Fred is the only real change I'd make. But obviously, Weghorst, if you could buy a striker in the summer, then... I think United would. But they do get us underway now, and Lissandro pumps it long. Manchester United looking to cause a bit of trouble for Barcelona from the off. That's not brilliant from Baulo, putting in a dangerous area, but Barca play out really nicely off this high Manchester United press. Varane deals with Lewandowski adequately, though. Flicked on well by Weghorst. Can't win the second header. Is he fouled by De Jong? Not in the eyes of Clement Turpin, the referee for tonight's fixture. Obviously, Turpin, quite a well-known European referee. And Barcelona coming forwards now. Jules Koundé gives it to Lower, back to Koundé.
Another man looking far for us, Jadon Sancho. I mean, he took a long break for himself, and as I've already said on this, on last week's stream, it looks to have paid off. He's really bright since returning. Be interested to see if he can carry that on tonight.
Yeah, interestingly, it looks like potentially it's not a similar system for Manchester United, but not identical personnel. It looks like that's Rashford out on the left, Sancho
was fouled there.
Sancho and Fred as the 8s, and Weghorst leading the line.
Still down from Kessie on the far side.
It's like
and Barca are going to kick it at him.
No, it's his arm, handball. But yeah, it looks like a 4-1-4-1 for Manchester United. So obviously the same system as they played last time, but interesting to see Rashford a little deeper. Yeah, sure did leave one on him there.
That's a foul, especially the lino's right in front of that.
But it doesn't get protested. And
Koundé's still down.
Yeah. Well, he did just get stabbed.
We hope he's all right. Ten Hag already had a nice chat with
a little laugh with the fourth official
and the lino.
Fair enough. But yeah. I think that already shows how this game is going to be an aggressive one. Neither side wants to give an edge, and I think United, they're just trying to assert their authority instantly in this game.
No silly yellow or red cards, especially yellows. Well, obviously reds are massive. But
a tackle like that can strike fear into the opposition. If someone like Jules Koundé, who's got to face up against Marcus Rashford, is a little, feeling a little trepidation, that could make all the difference.
He's probably very nervous as it is.
Well, I don't think he'll be nervous. I think he'll know how to deal with the nerves of the big stage by this point, Jules Koundé, but yeah.
That's a poor pass.
Casemiro wins it.
Isn't it?
I mean, more trepidation in terms of he'll be
hang on.
worried about his injury. Bruno in behind. Can he finish? No, he can't. Big stop from Ter Stegen. But you've got to feel Bruno could have done more with that effort.
Yeah, but again, I'm going to bring it up with 2 minutes. Balde is more attacking, yes, but defensively, what a liability.
Casemiro blocked by Araujo.
But how on earth can you leave your man that far through? I do not understand.
Also, how Casemiro is propping up this entire Manchester United midfield is stunning.
Yeah.
He's 3 different Barcelona attacks he's just stopped there.
Yeah, that's poor from Balde.
Casemiro gets a shot. Puts it in a dangerous area. I thought that might end up on target. But Ter Stegen had it covered, I believe, even if it didn't end up on target. But he stopped about 3 different attacks. Released Bruno.
Yeah. Just Balde.
Yeah, I feel like he could have done more with this.
Yeah.
I think he took it a bit too wide and then failed to get the shot across to Stegen. It was too directly at him. It was quite a comfortable save for the German shot stopper. Balde. Here is De Jong. Busquets. Lovely 1-2 with Sergio Roberto. He can now knock it out wide to Rafinha. Rafinha able to cut inside onto that left foot, and it's not a bad effort, but not on target. But already showing what a danger he can be in this game. Rafinha able to cut inside on that left, have a pop. But not too far away from the goal, not on target either. Maybe need to shoot a bit earlier, Fernandes. I feel like Fernandes in front of goal, while he's a decent finisher, he often lacks the composure and the technique to be able to score those sort of easy one-on-one chances.
That position scores.
Yeah, 100%.
Luke Shaw, just trying to find out.
Here's Casemiro. Gives it to Sancho, now across to Varane, and now United can come forward attacking down this right. Wan-Bissaka tries to slot it inside. Weghorst can't get there, and now Barcelona regain possession. Did you see Di Maria's goal earlier for Juve was sublime? Yeah, I was very upset about that one. Love the FC non, and just want for them to crash out against Juve side who haven't been stunning this season.
Christensen playing it dangerous, but just gets out of it. Balde.
That's well won by Fred, but his touch doesn't keep United in possession.
The Paris have run around in circles.
And Barcelona sort of pinned into this corner here, and Casemiro wins it back. Fred. Bruno. Finds Rashford. Rashford takes the box one, goes down in the box. Referee says nothing, and then he intercepts the Barcelona counter-attack.
It was wasn't a penalty. It was definitely a free kick.
Let's have a look then. Manchester United will want to appeal this, but it definitely goes down outside the area and falls in it.
I don't really know what part of the ball Koundé's got there. I don't
it's not Koundé, it's Busquets. I think it's a bit.
It's a
bit soft, right? Call from the referee.
Yeah. I thought Koundé fouled him, but...
It's Rashford running into Busquets, runs out of room and just goes to ground. Quite softly, but... yeah, not really enough contact to warrant a foul, that one. And that's a Barcelona drop ball. Almost in the box now. Looked a foul to me. I think if you see the replay, XZ, I think you will be in agreement with us. Knick-knack, sorry. I don't know why I keep calling you XZ. Apologies, Knick-knack. I'm just used to having XZ here all the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, where is it? XZ,
yeah, XZ's not tuned in this week.
Missing out on some big top Champions League games.
Maybe he's busy.
Yeah. Shame. Anyway,
Sure, now with the throw.
Taking his time. Just got nowhere to go, really, so he's just thrown it.
Vegas,
that's
blocked
what
by
Vegas
Araujo. Rashford tries to get to Rafinha. Now Rafinha smashes that forwards and tries to release Lewandowski in behind. Casemiro deals. Varane. Deals so
really
well.
Good from Varane. It looked like he was going to knock it back to De Gea and then just took it in his own stride.
I hate that Varane and Casemiro went for so similar numbers and look quite similar from behind. Yeah.
But that's a poor ball from Casemiro.
That's poor, and now Barcelona have possession half the pitch.
De Jong. Brilliant, just confused.
Beautiful control. Still has possession. De Jong now goes to Araujo. Good from Roberto. Tries to get away from Wan-Bissaka, but it's a good challenge from the right back. Fred.
Not go tonight.
Casemiro now out wide with Wan-Bissaka. Goes wider still to Bruno. Bruno tries to get back to Wan-Bissaka. Balde does well. And then he gets there. Bodies Fred off the ball there, to be fair. Alejandro Balde. Now Frankie de Jong. Busquets, and Barca can rebuild.
Plant at the back, Barca. Yeah, so well play it. Risky, but
Araujo
it works.
finds Rafinha. Koundé back into Rafinha. He wants to release it. Finds Frankie de Jong. But Barcelona, yeah. Both sides happy not to take it too quick. Obviously, this is a long game. Neither side is going to want to concede early. But obviously, getting a goal will give them a stranglehold in the game. And welcome back to the stream, Cody O'Loughlin. Welcome, mate. Araujo on the ball now. We're not dealing with a dodgy ref again, surely. I don't know. I don't think he's made any bad calls yet. I thought that Rashford one, I'd have to say I don't think that's a foul.
And then, to be fair, he let the Sergio Roberto one go as well. So,
and when Shaw studded Koundé.
I mean, that one is a foul.
That's sort of a trait of European referees.
Yeah.
Is letting things go. We see it when we watch the Serie A on stream and stuff like that.
Just because Michael Oliver blows his whistle every 10 seconds.
Like, any contact in the Premier League is an instant free kick, and you could kill someone in the Serie A and probably get away with just a yellow.
But that one from Kessie was just a bit over the top, and definitely...
Smart from Casemiro, he knows he's coming behind him.
Yeah.
Just slows down his run and allows himself to be fouled there by Kessie, who's sort of desperate to win possession back. Not a bad area for a free kick, this, for Manchester United. I think that's Bruno and Shaw over the ball.
A lot of aerial threat, United carry.
And Monaco Leverkusen is still ongoing, by the way.
Yeah.
Almost going to penalties there.
Wow. First Europa League, first
Europa League
European tie to go to penalties this season.
Yeah, well, the Champions League physically couldn't have yet.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's the first time they could have gone to penalties.
I say it's quite actually the first game.
And now Manchester United coming down this left. Wan-Bissaka takes it past one, but his left-footed cross is not good enough, really.
Did really want to beat Busquets. The cross was woeful.
Yeah. I don't know why he's over that side if he's not confident crossing on his left foot. I guess he's sort of got stuck there after the
just
free
on
kick.
Wan-Bissaka. I mean, what a turnaround. A lot of players turn around their form under Ten Hag.
Ten Hag's really reinvented a lot of Manchester United's
Sancho, Fred, Wan-Bissaka,
less highly regarded players.
Even Rashford.
Balde takes it past Bruno. That was brilliant from Balde. Takes it past Fred as well. Can he release someone? He goes down under challenge from Fred. That's a free kick in a dangerous area.
Just I was saying, Fred was changed. He does something silly like that.
That seems unnecessary from Fred because Balde is left-footed and he's cutting in on his right.
Brilliant from Balde to beat Fred and beat Bruno.
With a few bodies in front of him as well.
Fred just overeager to make up for his mistake and just trips up Balde.
Yeah.
Ref right on the spot to see that one.
This is a good position for Barcelona, free kick.
I'd say.
Could they go for goal with this one?
I think I'll go for a cross, but they might. Only one man in the wall, bit far out though. It'd have to be a worldie to beat De Gea from here.
It is. It's a sort of one where they've got everyone prepared over the other side, but, cheeky little just smash it top corner.
De Jong's, I think it's going to be Rafinha to cross it in, though.
Yeah. It does look that way.
Just waiting for him to cross the ball in. Ref's not. Oh, he is happy with something.
Rafinha.
Puts the ball in. That's a
decent area. Dealt well with by Varane, though. And now Manchester United can break. That's poor from Fred, though. Sancho won the ball, gave it over to Fred, and then Fred tries to return the favour. But it goes out of play for a Barcelona throw. Kessie in possession now. Happy to run it across the pitch and give it to Araujo. Here is Christensen. Barca happy to hold on to possession. That's the thing, obviously, for Barcelona. The more they've got the ball, the more Manchester United don't.
Yeah.
Manchester United are dangerous in possession. Do you want to keep an eye, by the way, on the Wi-Fi, Harry? Right. But, yeah. Ter Stegen in possession now. Sorry, chat, if the stream's got a bit laggy. It looks like it has. Sorry about that. Don't really know what's going on, but yeah. Lewandowski with the ball. Gives it to Balde. Seems to have sort itself out now. Yeah, apologies for that. A little bit of lag. But yeah, Koundé tries to release that ball forwards but can't find Sergio Roberto. But it's fallen back with Kessie. Tries to get it to Roberto. He can't get there and actually leaves one on Lisandro Martinez. And I don't think it's going to be a card, but it might be a talking to for Roberto. I don't really see what the point in that was.
Yeah,
he just decided he wasn't getting the ball. I'm going to go through someone.
Yeah, he went through Lisandro.
Yeah, Kessie tried to play it through. He's just a little over eager to get there. Lisandro already cleared it.
Would have been a Barca throw as well. It's just a bit of a waste from Sergio Roberto.
Just over eager to get the ball. 8 votes then in the poll and chat, by the way. 62% Manchester United, 12% Barcelona, and 25% think this game is going to extra time. Weghorst knocks it over to Marcus Rashford, who brings it down well. Rashford now can run at Koundé. Still Marcus Rashford gets down this left. That's a good challenge, though, from Sergio Busquets.
Great tackle from Busquets.
That's the layer of protection that Barcelona missed in the last game. Interesting call from Ten Hag to deploy Rashford back on that left-hand side after the trouble he caused Manchester United in the reverse fixture from a more central position. Obviously, he was the number 9 in that game, but back out to the left tonight.
Interesting routine here.
Fred puts the ball in, headed away by Christensen, I believe that was. But Manchester United will have the ball and look to go and then at the back the other way. Here is Sancho. Dink ball into the channel for Shaw to run onto. Shaw, Rashford. Marcus Rashford tries to go past Koundé, but Koundé stands his ground and gives it to Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona, can they spring on the counter? No, they can't. I thought Weghorst was going to win the ball there from Araujo, but not quite. Varane knocks it forwards. Christensen into Busquets. Busquets tried to find Roberto. Bruno Fernandes deals with that well, and then De Gea comes out and smashes it all the way back to his opposite number. Just taking claims that with ease. Fairly balanced game so far. Neither side's really had the edge. Neither side's really creating anything.
Not much has happened. That's what you expect in the second leg of a knockout tie.
Yeah, definitely.
Both teams just want to kind of get into the game before they start, start trying to score. That's really good from Frankie de Jong, though. To Kessie. To Rafinha. Back through to Kessie. This is good football.
Out wide. Koundé. Can he cross? He can. Varane just takes that away from Balde at the back post. And Bruno's found in the box, and it's a penalty. Turpin points to the spot, and that's silly from Bruno Fernandes.
I don't know what
that is
thinking.
So silly.
That's it's smart from Balde. It's a good call from the referee.
Yeah.
It's a good call.
I mean, neither side wanted to give away anything early, and that is a silly, silly foul to give away in your own penalty area.
I mean,
it's a bit of a soft one, but I think it's a pen.
VAR will probably take a look at it, but Balde here. I mean, yeah. Oh, it's soft. It's really soft.
definitely He grabs him though. He pulls him back.
Yeah.
Like, it's just silly from Bruno
in
Fernandes.
slow-mo, I think it makes it look softer. But
he definitely does grab him.
Pulling him back there, I think. You can't do that.
I can't understand why he's doing that. Pen given soft one. It is saying that, but it is a soft one, but it's equally a penalty.
But it's one of those where that is given anywhere else on the pitch. Usually people go, "Oh, it's in the penalty area."
You feel that's a harsh pen, but it is a foul.
Wish we knew what Peter Walton's got to say right now because he'd tell us what's going on. But yeah, it has been given as a penalty. So So yeah, speaking of penalties,
Monaco Leverkusen are now going to penalties.
Yeah,
Careless from Fernandes. Yeah, agreed, Nick. I can't.
It's soft, but it's silly from Fernandes. He's run the risk.
I understand what he's doing.
He's run
there.
the risk of pulling him back there, and he doesn't need to.
He doesn't run the risk of pulling him back. He pulls him back. Like, it's unexplainable.
And it will be Robert Lewandowski versus David De Gea.
This could be a massive turn in the tide. Barcelona are able to go up after just 16 minutes, when actually the balance of play hasn't favoured either
We're
side.
talking about the inconsistency of David De Gea this season.
Here's the sort of time we need him to come up big.
Got us down his line. We're just waiting for the referee to sort out the formalities. Lewandowski, one of the best strikers in the world, and now he's got a chance to give his team.
Usually so cool, calm, and collected in front of goal. He's going to need that composure here. He looks to slot away this penalty. Few deep breaths for the Polish marksman. De Gea jumping up and down in his line, looking to put him off. Will he succeed in that? We'll find out shortly. Turpin puts the whistle to his mouth to signal the penalty can be taken. Lewandowski steps up, slight little jitter, and there's fingertips to it from David De Gea, but it's in the back of the net. Robert Lewandowski. It's not a convincing penalty by any stretch of the imagination, but it is in the back of the net, and at the end of the day, that is all that matters. Manchester United 0, Barcelona 1. And now Barcelona leading 3-2 on aggregate. You got to feel Manchester United, that's a penalty they didn't need to give away. It's a penalty they shouldn't have given away. And for Barcelona, that is a very helpful hand in this tie.
Yeah.
An early goal. But yeah, you've also got to feel that David De Gea could have done more with that.
So he got a hand, went the right way, just tipped it onto the post.
Yeah.
He's done well to get there, but really he should do better.
It's not a good pen from Lower.
No. I mean, it looked like he hadn't really decided which way he was going to go. Yeah, you feel like De Gea just got to keep that out. Xavi very happy, and it is advantage Barcelona with 18 minutes gone.
Yeah.
They needed that because coming away to Old Trafford wasn't going to be easy, but going 1-0 up massively.
Sancho, this would be the perfect response if Manchester United could hit back immediately into Luke Shaw. Bursting forward, Shaw goes down on the edge of the area. How that one's not a free kick,
yeah,
I am...
Chapman's got that one wrong.
Yeah. Very confused as to how he's not given that as a foul.
All the Man United pundits in the BT Sport, because that's 7 of them. I bet they're livid. But yeah, that one is a foul. Yeah, it's definitely a foul. Sure, knocks past Araujo. Araujo just sticks out, just puts his body in the way.
Smart for Araujo then to go down holding his knee. He could be in pain, of course, but
Araujo's injured himself in this. Bruno's still moaning too. Clement Turpin.
The second start sent De Gea to the ground, couldn't recover. Yeah.
Well, Araujo's still down and in a lot of pain.
Yeah, he is in.
His own fault, really.
He's in pain.
Yeah, Lewandowski with what could be a massive goal in this tie. Here's the penalty incident again. I mean, yeah, he does stop Balde from running past him, and you can't do that.
I don't know what he's thinking. And this is the thing, Bruno Fernandes this season has been a lot more switched on most of the time, but for whatever reason, just completely...
Yeah, that's strange. It's really strange.
It's a bit of a weird moment. It's just completely mental. It's like he's been so collected this season, so composed in his play, but there he just forgot everything. He just went a really weird moment. But,
yeah.
And it could cost his side massively because they are now losing in this tie.
Yeah. But Araujo's back to his feet. He's going to walk off with the physios. I think he'll continue.
He is limping sort of to the sidelines. He definitely looks laboured in his stride. He doesn't look like he's going to be fit to continue. It might just be precautionary. He doesn't want to start sprinting from the off.
Yeah, he's running around over there now.
Yeah.
But Ter Stegen's got the ball. And it's been a frustrating first 20 minutes for Manchester United. But Barcelona will be very happy with the way it's gone so far.
Okay, says there's a serious Barcelona at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League vibes. Pull out the Drogba clip. Yeah. 2000 and... I want to say 9, but I think I'm slightly off there. What year is it now? We were robbed.
We were absolutely robbed.
Well, that ball ref.
Oh, what was that? He's told them to get out. I think that one was a foul as well. Man United fans in the background.
Big goal to start the game in Berlin. Union Berlin 1-0 up thanks to a Robin Knock penalty. That is a big start to that game. And Sander Asmun buries the first pen for Monaco for Leverkusen, in that shootout against Monaco. Yeah, action across the Europa League at the moment.
That's a foul. One is a foul. I'm going to mute my football because if not, I'm just going to keep getting penalty notifications every goal goes in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Here.
Welcome to the stream, Matteo, giving us that Union goal update.
Big goal for the German outfit. Yeah. I mean, what a season they're having. Challenging up to the Bundesliga, and as it stands, through to the round of 16 in the Europa League. What a season out of
Ball forwards for Manchester United. Bruno he aims one on target, but well saved. And Shakhtar Donetsk score. And that's 1-0 in their game against Rennes.
So that puts them 3-1 up on aggregate.
Yeah, that's a bit of a surprising result for Shakhtar, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of neutrals behind Shakhtar in that game tonight.
Ball looking for Lewandowski. No, it's gone off. Why? Oh no, Cameron just didn't bother planning to Balde there at all. But he's caused a lot of problems going forward. Winning the penalty. Troubling his Man United right hand side.
Christensen. Araujo. Now it's with Busquets and Koundé. They can come down this right hand side. Barcelona. Kessie
really good movement.
Takes it in his stride. Gives it to Rafinha. Can he deliver it? Nope. Well blocked by Casemiro. Busquets shifts it to Koundé. Koundé into Rafinha. This is nice from Barcelona. Rafinha. Kessie. Fred tries to stop him, but he can't. Kessie still going. Gives it to Balde. Balde brings it under his control, but Wan-Bissaka gets there. It was a heavy touch that from Balde, understandably, given the power that was zipped to him at. But Monaco have just missed their first penalty of the shootout, so it's now 2-1, and it's back to Leverkusen's penalty. Half chance that doesn't connect with it. No solid connection there for Bruno Fernandes. Barca nice. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Precious. Precious Money, welcome back, mate. And Coach says, Garnacho, the Ronaldo regen, to come on and put us on his back, I beg. I could see it. Obviously, if they want to move Rashford back out wide, bring Garnacho on for someone like Vegas could be a way to do that, I guess. United
definitely on out this. I still think it is with United, just because of the fact, at Old Trafford, and they're only 1-0 down. They're only one down. But equally, first 23 minutes, it's been probably, I'd say, Barca the better team.
That Monaco penalty was crashed into the crossbar, by the way.
Ooh.
That's the one thing you don't want to do in a shootout. Miss. Put it on target at least.
It's bad enough the keeper saves it, but if you can hit a crossbar...
I'd rather smash it with the bar than Aaron Ramsey it in the Europa League final last year. He just sort of rolled it down the middle.
Bigly, if you put it top corner and the keeper gets there, then fair enough. But if you put it wide like Shameni did in the World Cup, if Martinez saves it, fair enough.
That was so smart though from him. The mind games that FIFA are now stamping out of the game.
Saying what, Shameni, 19 years old?
20, I think. 2021.
It's goal been disallowed.
Oh, so 0-0, back to 0-0 in that one. And it is now 3-2 Leverkusen on penalties. They've just got to keep scoring and they'll be free.
Foul there by Sergio Roberto on Bruno Fernandes. And Turpin's going to have a word with Xavi. I don't know what Xavi said or done. But if you're Xavi in this situation, you're 1-0 up. There's no need to be getting on the referee's watch list.
Probably organising payment after he gave that penalty. But another goal from Barca, says Precious. Is that what you're expecting to see?
Yeah. But Xavi there's given a talking to by the French official.
Wan-Bissaka, Varane knocks it forward to Fred. Fred goes down quite softly. Christensen knocks it back to Ter Stegen.
That's a bit of a missed kick from the German shot stopper, and
It's messy.
Always can they get it cleared?
Barcelona though have just about dealt with it. And now Lewandowski holds it up well, and Lissandro leaves one on him, and that's going to be a Barcelona free kick.
Ten Hag is very confused at how that is a foul.
Yeah.
Surprised he hasn't been given a talk. He is now going to get a talking to from Clement Turpin. He's going to chat with everyone at this point.
Turpin's spending more time on this sideline than he is.
He's going to chat with me in a minute.
on the actual field of play. And so it's now 4-3 Leverkusen. If they score this last penalty, they are through into the round of 16 of the UEFA Europa League.
Wow. That's big for Leverkusen. Monaco, obviously that would be disappointing for them. But what again? It's 5-5 on aggregate. Turpin's still talking to Ten Hag. I'm surprised he hasn't booked him. He might have, he didn't see it. That's a ball over the top. Looking for front Kessie. The flag stays down.
Kessie tries to go. It's brilliant from Lissandro. But it falls for Roberto, who cannons one into the stricken Lissandro.
And he's given a fat. Kessie fouled Lissandro.
It is finished by Leverkusen. Moussa Diaby scores, and that's going to be Leverkusen through into the round of 16.
That's a good achievement for Leverkusen. Monaco going out, but 5-5 on aggregate, and then going straight to penalties. What a game that is. What a tie. Hopefully we see similar things tonight.
Yeah. Hopefully so.
Yeah, Kessie deemed to have fouled Sandro Martinez there. And now De Gea is going to take this free kick. It's been we saw in the first leg, it kind of took a while for the game to come to life. But I feel like it's started to come alive a lot earlier today.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Which is good to see.
Ref doesn't seem to be doing Man U any favours so far. Yeah, certainly not. There's been a lot going Barcelona's way.
It's unquestionable.
Not a lot going Manchester United's way.
That's an error though.
And that touch from Wan-Bissaka certainly isn't going Manchester United's way.
Roberto just runs off the pitch. Or Lewandowski runs off the pitch. Then runs into a ball boy.
Wan-Bissaka with the throw in on the near side. Goes to Casemiro.
Sancho,
sorry, yeah.
I was like, Casemiro doesn't do like that.
Lissandro tries to ping Marcus Rashford in behind, but it's very ambitious. It does not work. Ter Stegen. Rolls it to Rayo and it goes back to Ter Stegen. Shakhtar goal, says Matteo. Have they finally got a goal that counts? As we know, have scored already tonight, and that was then ruled out. God's allowed. All right, yeah. Still no.
Yeah.
They can come back from 1-0 at the Nou Camp. They can come back at Old Trafford. Yeah, they certainly can.
Yeah.
The difference is, though, Barcelona's goal came a lot later than this. Could that make a difference?
Is that better or worse? I mean, it gives United more time to come back.
But it also gives Barcelona more time to score a second.
Yeah.
Before any large momentum change.
And here's Lewa. Oh, that's a poor touch.
And Casemiro can ping that forwards, and Bruno, though, can't get to it. But yeah. Almost 30 minutes played here then. What have you thought of the first 30 minutes? It's been a
decent start. I think Barcelona are probably the better side.
I don't think either side have played particularly well.
I think without the penalty,
very cagey.
Would be 0-0.
Very cagey so far.
Kessie running back towards his own goal here, but really smartly wins it. Oh no, he ran off the pitch.
Yeah, he's already off. Fred gives it, allows Bruno to take the throw. And he throws it forward to Weghorst, who uses his body well. He's going to the corner. I think he might not know what minute it is or who's winning. Because that seems to be time wasting to me. Throw in now for Manchester United, high up the pitch. Can they make something of this? It's going to be Wan-Bissaka to take the throw. Throws it to Fred. On his left foot, that's a good delivery into the box from Fred. Ooh, punched by Ter Stegen.
Well, you'd expect him to catch that. Ball through to Young.
Well, Boss might be able to break there, but Lissandro gets there. And now she's running away from Frenkie de Jong. And then heads back to De Gea. De Gea brings one forward to Shaw, and I think Koundé beat him to the header there, but it's out of play. Manchester United throwing.
Yeah.
I think this is really going to be a fascinating game so far. Neither side giving the other the edge. The only goal coming through a penalty. A big blunder that from Bruno Fernandes. But, yeah, other than that,
It's been a bit of a slow burner.
Yeah, not much in the way of
But again,
action.
I like the second leg. It should get better as the game goes on. Because we're talking about how the second half was... The first half was quite slow, but the second half, wow. One of the best.
The dynamic will change when Manchester United are forced to push, because they're going to have to go for this at some point.
And they will. They'll become a spell where they're on top. Barca had a couple minutes where they're probably the better side, and United will have a couple minutes, where they're the better side, and here they come.
Sancho tries to play it forward but can't, and now Manchester United could go the other way.
I think it's just a bit clunky.
By
Man United at the moment. They can't get 5 and 10 passes down. They keep getting intercepted or passes wayward.
Varane gives it to Wan-Bissaka. Driving forward, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
This is better though.
Bruno. Looked to the cross, didn't go for it, gives it to Fred. Casemiro releases the ball in behind. Sancho can't quite get there, and Barcelona hook it clear. Varane wins it in the air, then loses out to Roberto. Bruno takes it away from the head of Robert Lewandowski. Now they do have possession on the floor. Varane gives it to Weghorst. Weghorst holds it up nicely. Doesn't cut it back, tries to cross it in. It's blocked by Andreas Christensen. Then a challenge from Christensen forces it backwards. And now it's with Varane. Bruno. Dink ball into a bit of an uncertain area for Alessandro.
Why did he dink it to him? Just put Alessandro under unnecessary pressure there.
Sure. Rashford. He almost gets that ball into Val Weghorst, but too static. Too static, the Dutch
very
form.
one-dimensional.
Yeah, I think that's the issue, is when you want to play in the style that Manchester United want to, in that they want him to be involved in the build-up play, but they also need someone that when they get the ball forward is able to get on the end of things. It's very difficult to play with a striker who is very static, whose build-up play isn't the best, and who can't really finish. Doesn't get the positions, doesn't get in those right positions. So yeah.
But he's tall and Dutch.
Welcome to the stream, Aquilina Mackenzie, with a little thumbs up. Thank you, Aquilina, for tuning in. But yeah, Wan-Bissaka. I think he has kept that on the pitch. Turpin looks over at his linesman. The linesman is in agreement.
Yeah, United just trying to get a bit of the ball now.
Under a lot of pressure, early pressure here from Barcelona. De Gea goes long. Christensen into De Jong. Well, won by Fred, but it pings back to Busquets. And now Balde can switch the play.
1-0
They can bring that down.
Saka at his level aggregate at 1-1.
Big goal that for Roma. They needed that to get themselves back in the tie. That's the thing, it is a home leg tonight for AS Roma. It's Andrea Belotti.
Wow.
Starts like over Tammy Abraham, and he's grabbed that goal. Obviously, Abraham on the bench. Well, it's worked. Belotti scored, so...
Sure, Alessandro intercept.
I'm fairly sure Jose Mourinho knows what he's doing.
Yeah, so I'm not going to question his tactical decisions.
Yeah.
Here's Koundé, intercepted by Casemiro. But out for a Barca throw, and still Barca come forward.
So in the Conference League, Ludogorets just missed 3 penalties in a row against Anderlecht. Anderlecht 3-0 up on pens. That'd been their through, right?
They need to score their 4th.
Why?
I think you don't have to get to... But how
if not,
do you miss
Ludogorets can only score 2 more, it'd be 3-2.
Oh, yeah.
So Anderlecht win. Well, that's a pretty easy penalty shootout there, then.
Just wait for the other team to miss and you win.
Yeah.
But imagine that all the way, toe-to-toe with Anderlecht.
It was the same Japan did it against Croatia. They missed the first 2 penalties they're out.
You shoot all the way with Anderlecht, and then across 2 different games, just to go there miss 3 penalties.
Rashford won that back, and now United could create something.
Bit sloppy from De Jong there.
Finds Wan-Bissaka in a bit of space.
Probably have a
I
shot.
was going to say, gets the ball into the box.
It's a good ball.
It's going to fall to Bruno at the back post. Fernandes. Now it's with Sancho, Casemiro, Wan-Bissaka tries to play it forward. Should he have backed himself there with a shot? Fred. He's dipped that onto the top of the goal. I don't really know what he's doing there.
Worldy from Fred.
It's hard to see where Man United goal is coming from right now. Yeah, I agree, Nick. There's not enough movement in the box. They're moving the ball around the box really nicely. It's sort of how Arsenal used to play. Do you remember those Wenger days where they struggled? in the last half of the last decade, where they sort of just would move the ball around the box very nicely, but didn't know how to get it in there or how to create a shot on goal. Precious says, man, you may bribe the ref in the second half. Yeah. Or maybe just ask him to level it out a bit.
Yeah.
2-0 Braga as well. Who are they playing?
Well, they were falling down to Fiorentina. So the fact they're 2-0 up, imagine they pull that back.
2-0 up after 35 minutes. They've got to find another 2.
Still a long time to go. Balde. Oh, he's beating Wan-Bissaka. He's having a really good game. He's the youngster at left back. Ball out wide to Rafinha. Can he beat Luke Shaw? He's got Koundé on the overlap. Uses Koundé.
Koundé into the box. It's going to fall to Roberto at the back post, though Fred does really well. Balde wins it back. And that's going to be out of play for a Manchester United throw.
Rest says no. Yeah, as you say, it's a Man United throw.
Also in the Conference League, Basel have levelled the tie with Trabzonspor after a 13th minute goal. And then the other 2 games are 0-0.
So, a lot of goals going in the first 35 odd minutes of in the European ties.
Well, it's those decisive moments. There's teams that have been battling the first, looking to make something at least of the second, and there's teams that are still very tight after the first leg. And
Casemiro.
I'll start the second.
What a ball that is!
And how can Rashford make something happen? Rashford running at Koundé. I think Rashford's been too predictable on the ball tonight. He's slowed it down too much.
He's got the ability to beat Koundé. He's just got to run at him. No, it's not, Jack Stacey anymore. And,
yeah. He's been too predictable.
Yeah.
And that's a poor pass from Bruno, from Jadon Sancho. And Barcelona could spring a counter, but no, it's one back by Manchester United.
Oh, Rashford again. Vegas not on the same level.
Fiorentina score, by the way.
Who?
Fiorentina, so that's 2-1 now, 5-2 on aggregate.
What a game!
Yeah, indeed. And Nick Nack, Blotti has scored for Roma. Varane, Martinez. Lots of goals going in across Europe right now. Not many, or not even anything happening really in the game we're covering. Manchester United really struggling to break through this Barca press.
Yeah.
And actually create any chances.
Barca,
and then when they do get the ball, they struggle to break them down.
Barca have to just knock the ball around because they're through as it stands.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got to keep passing it around and enjoying the play. If they have the ball, then United can't score. So, but if they can't give it away like Kessie just did there.
Martinez.
Oh, what a tackle that is from Busquets. Lewandowski, why is he not released for Rafinha? Why is he not released for Rafinha?
1-2 with Roberto and now Balde. Gives it to De Jong. And now De Jong across to Araujo, and Barcelona can look to build it up again. Christensen. Still Andreas Christensen.
Brilliant drive from the centre half.
Kessie holds it up nicely. Now Kessie will come forwards with it. And releases Koundé on this right hand side. Koundé keeps the ball in play. If Barca were to score now, this really would leave Manchester United in a lot of trouble. Rafinha cannons one towards goal. I don't think it did. I think that was just a subpar effort, really,
strong effort
from the Brazilian.
No, yeah. Always rising, always curling away. United fans mocking him.
Equally, if he just spanks that top corner, that's one of the goals of the season.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful he scores that.
But, yeah.
6 minutes to go to half. Do you see anyone scoring?
No, I think as we're going to the break, the same.
Although Vegas trying to get in behind here, can't quite beat Jones as well.
And then De Jong goes back to Stegen. To Stegen now. Under a bit of pressure, but he picks out Kessie. Is that a foul from Wan-Bissaka? It is. That's another soft one, I think.
2-0 Roma, I think.
Yeah, Paulo Dybala scores in that game, and Roma have completely flipped that tie on its head.
Already.
And now, with just 40 minutes on the clock, they lead 2-1 on aggregate.
And Salzburg have got work to do to get that game back level.
Yeah. Indeed they do.
Here is Christensen over the free kick. No, he's going to let De Jong have it. Back to Christensen. Over to Aurelio. Yeah. Barcelona just had to knock the ball around without caring.
Precious hoping Barca win today, as his colleagues argue a lot about Man United. Fair enough. I don't know many Man United fans. I think I only know one, and
yeah. Oh, sure, a big
he's
header there.
Fairly quiet. Valde. Can he cross? Goes to De Jong. De Jong under pressure from Bruno. Here now is Rafinha. Lewandowski. Goes out wide to Koundé. Can he deliver it? No. That's the answer to that. Has to go back to Busquets. De Jong under pressure from Fred. Barcelona just seems unfazed by Manchester United's pressure so far. They've had some really nice stuff, and United are struggling to cope with them. Valde. Roberto tries to slot it through to Lewandowski. Lewandowski now does get it through from Rafinha. Goes out wide. Koundé crosses it in. Can anyone meet it? Only Wan-Bissaka, who heads clear. And Weghorst now holds it up well, though he's given it back to Barcelona. Kessie holds off Weghorst, and I think Weghorst being over-aggressive is giving away a free kick.
Really exciting from Weghorst. Doesn't need to put his hands all over him there and drag him to the floor. United aren't happy with it, but I don't know what they can moan about. Weghorst got his hands all. He's got hands around him.
That's the thing, right? United are frustrated by some of these.
But look, you can't do that.
Being given.
He's grabbed hold of him.
But they are fouls. I think I can understand some frustration at some of the weaker ones. A little, have seen a few weak ones, and the fact that Barca have got away with a few fouls that maybe should have been pulled up. But that's definitely a foul. I think the penalty was certainly a penalty. Bruno pulled back Balde.
Yeah, you just cannot do that.
No.
And now Barcelona have got a free kick in a good position.
One of the stream, Comrade Benz. Welcome, mate. But yeah, 42 minutes played, only 3 minutes left of this half. I don't think we're going to see any more goals. If we are, it's either going to be from this Barcelona free kick or United counter.
It's a long way back from Manchester United.
Longest class, yeah, I agree, Nick Nack. So composed on the ball, brilliant range of passing. And that's a good dink ball forwards, and Casemiro heads it towards his own net, out for a corner.
Kept a hair on his toes there, just in case that was going to go on target. But yeah, out for a corner, as you say. Another chance, dead ball situation for Barcelona to try and extend their lead.
Barcelona got better as the half has gone on, yeah, I agree, Nick Nack. And that's the fear for Manchester United, is they've given away a silly goal to a team who are brilliant.
But if you're if you're United, you have to get into half-time at 1-0.
Yeah.
Because if you let Barca score here,
see out this half,
you're in trouble.
And then get Ten Hag, give him a megaphone, and see what inspirational words he can muster up.
Don't use a megaphone, because then Barca will be able to hear his team talk.
And they might be motivated by it. And they might hear exactly what he's changing as well, so they'll be able to counter-react with it.
Fred.
Sancho holds it up well. Kessie wins it back, though, and now Barca could come forwards, but it's cut out by Alessandro, who just sort of pumps it forwards and no one on the end of it. I feel like Barca really have had no outlet so far. Weghorst has really struggled to hold the line up there. And then Shaw puts in a meaty challenge on Rafinha, and he comes away with the ball, but it goes out of play.
I think it's 2-0 Union.
It is. Josip Juranovic, linked with Chelsea in January, ended up going to Union Berlin, and he has now scored in that game.
What a response.
2-0 Berlin at home, and that should see them through, bar any Ajax miracle, which they are synonymous for in Europe. But
if you're Union, you want one more, because they'll want to rest for Bayern Munich on Sunday.
They will, but they'll also understand that both competitions need to be prioritised. And this, leaving your best team on the pitch, while it might not seem logical in terms of they're going to have to keep playing, if they were to take off a few good players and then have to go into extra time, that would only hurt their other starters more. So
yeah, maybe if they get another goal and they get to 60.
Already a bit of rotation. They've got Kevin Bayren starting tonight. He's only started 8 games this season, so
they probably have kept that. Oh, hang on, there's a mess here, and Kessie's shot's blocked by Varane.
And then he's just booted Shaw in the face.
But Shaw's alright. He's just got out like nothing happened.
Isa Lloyd Downey. I was going to say he's only just. I was going to say he's not got many minutes this season. I realised he's only just joined. He only joined in January, which explains his 2 starts. I was like, 2 starts and a 7.0 average football rating, and this guy's not getting more minutes. That's mental. But yeah, he has only just joined from Ferencváros. But I think Berlin did well in the window, just to bring in a few decent additions. And I thought that was called for the half, with only 30 seconds. I thought that's what Fergus was annoyed about, but no, I think he may have been offside or some foul in the build-up.
Casemiro's letting the ref know how he feels.
Fish Kings, welcome to the stream. Been a while. It certainly has. That is a name that I remember from a while ago. But welcome back, mate. Well, almost a calamity from De Gea got away with it. Yeah, he's just played it into the middle of the park. That's a brilliant from Casemiro. I don't think he knew much about it, but
he's kind of on the floor already.
Maybe he was sort of definitely on the floor. He wasn't kind of on the floor. He's on the floor. Kessie, can he get it across the box? Blocked well by Lissandro. Leathers it into the side netting.
Again, United just trying to see out this half. Cannot concede again. Get into half time, reset, work out a new game plan.
We'll look to make less of a mess with this goal kick.
He just want to get us as far away from his goal as possible.
30 seconds left of the 2 additional minutes. Vegos can't get a flick. Casemiro sends it back forwards. I think Araujo will let that run through to Stegen, and they will just chill. No problem. Always got support. Indeed, the support on this channel has been absolutely insane in 2023 so far. So,
as I say, thanks to
thank you, everyone.
I mean, not only everyone hopping in, but obviously members, people who've donated. You know, thanks a lot for that.
Half-time can't come soon enough at the moment. I couldn't agree more. Knack United have really struggled this first half, but also as a game in all this has been a pretty dull, pretty dry affair. That is a call to the end of the first half. Very disappointing first half for Manchester United. They've been outplayed by Barcelona, who have scored despite not creating a clear-cut chance themselves. Manchester United handing them that with Bruno Fernandes pulling Alejandro Balde back in the box, and that was a penalty which Lewandowski sort of hashed, but it went in the back of the net, so I don't think he'll mind.
Matters, but so in terms of actual football, I'd say it's been a pretty even half, and neither side's had an advantage. But if you look at the scoreline, it is that Lewandowski penalty that gives Barcelona the lead in what's been a very, very tight contest over the 2 legs.
Indeed, yeah. The first leg, what a match that was. Hopefully this game
I think that's the one that
becomes a little more competitive in the second half.
But I think, so I look at the second leg and go, United came alive in the second leg and the second half, but it left them more open.
It did. It's been a very cagey affair. Obviously, I can understand why nobody would want to give anything away. You wouldn't want to allow the opportunity to have the opposition to have any opportunities, but both sides have been too cagey so far, and it's meant they're not really getting forwards. But Barcelona can afford that because they've got a goal now. So United are the ones that are going to have to press forwards. That is going to have to leave them a little exposed at the back, which would worry me because I think United have the opportunity to concede then.
Yeah.
We know how good Barca are.
I'm expecting it to be a more open second half. We could see more goals like we did in the first leg.
Yeah.
So, it should be a really, really good counter. But from a Barcelona point of view, they'll be very happy because I wouldn't say they've been the better side, but they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's what matters.
But yeah, chat, make sure to get your thoughts on that first 45 in the chat. We want to hear from you guys what you thought of that game. If you haven't been watching them, feel free to ask some questions and we will get round to answering them. But 15 votes in the poll and chat so far then. 47% Manchester United, 40% Barcelona, 13% extra time. Thanks to everyone that's voted in that. Interest in the favour is still with Man United currently.
Yeah.
What do you think Manchester United have to do in this second half to turn things around?
Vegas isn't cutting it for me. I think you've got to bring someone on, maybe Garnacho and stick Rashford through the middle. We saw how many problems Rashford caused Barcelona when he played through the middle in Barcelona last week. I think it will click though. It will work. It worked in the second leg. Get a few, get the ball down. Start playing a few passes because at the moment it's very, balls get flying in the air and people are just very scrappy, and that's what United don't like.
Yeah. United haven't been cagey, they've just been outplayed. Yeah, but what I mean by that is that if you watch what they're doing in the middle of the park, both sides, it's just, the ball's pinging everywhere, people running into it, but no one being able to hold on to possession for any sustained period of time. It's just,
But they've also been costly.
Very chaotic in the middle of the park.
They've also been really costly, United. Silly fouls. I mean, Bruno obviously giving away the penalty was just a silly error. Vegas has had a couple. United have got to stop giving. They've got to stop giving Barcelona easy opportunities, and just handing them chances to get to take the lead in this game. I need to start saying
No, that's very eloquently put that, but yeah, interesting first half. I think there's a lot to look at from it. One thing to discuss is obviously the Bruno Fernandes penalty. I think we're in agreement that is a penalty. He has pulled back Alejandro Balde. But overall, the refereeing decisions in that first half...
questionable.
Yeah, I feel Manchester United can feel a little aggrieved by the fact they've not been awarded more. Yeah. But overall, I think
I don't think it's bad. I think it's just maybe given the rub of the green to Barcelona on a few occasions.
Yeah, there's not been any horrific calls. I think Shaw, though, definitely deserved a free kick from his burst forward.
Which then ended up injuring him right around.
Yeah, but I think, that was certainly a free kick in my opinion. Last 10 minutes of the half, United created nothing. Yeah, I think that's your spot. I don't know what they do to change.
No,
really.
Neither.
What do they look at?
From a Barca point of view, keep doing what you're doing. You've got the lead in this game, so you can keep knocking around the back. Also
have that awareness that United might try something, that they might push for it, and be ready and prepared for that.
Yeah, just be aware for whatever United might change.
Could you see a substitution at half-time? Could you see Manchester United looking to the bench?
United could make a change. I think Barca shouldn't change anything. They're playing really, really well.
I mean, if there's one manager you trust based off previous results to be able to turn the game around, it is Erik ten Hag.
Yeah,
if you look back, even to his time at Ajax, they lost, what was it? Was it 3-1 to Juventus in the first leg and then turned it over in the second, I believe? Away from home as well, something like that.
There's one man you want to... get you a comeback.
They've had that. But also they've had examples of that this season. If you look back at the Manchester City game, they were 1-0 down going into half-time. People were going, why has he made a change so early when he brought on Garnacho? Yeah. But actually, that worked perfectly.
I think if you do the same today, I think you'll get rewards. I really do. Weghorst isn't having a great game. Bring on Garnacho, get him to run at Koundé, cause him some problems. Rashford through the middle is very dangerous. So there's still a chance for United. They're definitely not out of this game, but it is advantage Barcelona going into the last 45.
Yeah. And that goal could be pivotal.
Yeah.
Because it does mean that from a tactical standpoint in this game, Barcelona can afford to sit a little deeper, but not only that, they can afford to concede a goal and still be in this time, whereas Manchester United, they've got to push for this now, which will leave them exposed. If they were to concede again, it'll pretty much be them out of the tie, them out of the Europa League, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because while obviously they have aspirations of winning it, it's going to be tough. There are some very strong sides in it, namely Arsenal. Obviously, they would still see themselves as favourites, I think, if they were to get through this game, especially obviously knocking out Barcelona. But I think if they were to get knocked out at this stage, could they have a run at the league? Arsenal would still have Europe to play. Yeah. Manchester City would most likely still have Europe to play. Obviously, they could get knocked out by Leipzig.
Obviously, they've got the Carabao Cup on Sunday. Yeah. They're still in the FA Cup. There's still a lot of trophies up for grabs.
Yeah. Obviously, United will look to win every game they can. So if they can turn this game around, they will. But I think if you were to come away from this game losing 1-0 to Barcelona, they won't be too aggrieved with their performance. In terms of the first leg. The second leg, I think they'll be annoyed about performance. But if you look at it as a whole, you look at the result and actually that Man United can focus their attention elsewhere, I don't think it would be a massive negative.
They've still got a lot of trophies up for grabs this season.
Yeah, they've also got FA Cup next week now.
So a lot of games coming.
They've got West Ham on Wednesday, I believe.
Maybe getting knocked out. What we saw with Liverpool. Klopp moaned out all their games. They bottled all their trophies. Well, that's apart from the Premier League. But, going on long runs in every competition can be difficult.
Precious says that Man United will lose the FA Cup game. It's a bit of a bold call.
Who they got?
West Ham United, who... Well, to be fair, though, West Ham... I can see the logic, because West Ham don't have anything left to compete for, so why don't they just...
No, they've got Conference League, obviously, but...
I can't really... I don't know. I still think you can compete for the Conference League and the FA Cup.
Yeah, definitely.
While still staying up in the league.
I'll say, Premier League...
If they were to win the Conference League and the FA Cup and qualify for Europa League twice and still... Got relegated, yeah.
I think they'll do enough to stay up, though.
Yeah, I think they've got enough. And Bruno gave away the penalty, had a chance to put United up early in that half, before the penalty was even a thing, and he didn't bury that chance.
When I saw that chance, I kind of questioned, how Balde was going to face off tonight, but he's done really well.
He's had the measure of Bruno.
Yeah.
Evidently
Brilliant
so.
defensively, looked dangerous going forward, won the penalty. Really, really good showing.
I think he is possibly the best young left back in the world.
Yeah,
he looks like he fits the exact profile of what you want from a modern day fullback. Able to get forward with the ball, confident in possession, comfortable with decent shooting, good at crossing, is good in all those sort of attacking areas, but he's also a capable defender.
Yeah.
His one-on-one ability is sublime.
He's a bit like a Reece James. I'm not saying he's
strong.
as good as Reece James, but he's like a Reece James at left back.
Yeah.
He's got everything.
Well, I think he's a little less physical, but that does benefit him in terms of he's a little quicker.
Oh yeah, Reece James.
So it's a slightly different profile to Reece James. I think Reece James is a lot more physical. He's a much better finisher than Balde. But yeah, Balde has got that slight pace advantage, I would.
They both cause problems in different ways.
They do. I mean, if you played a 5-back, they'd probably be the perfect duo.
Yeah.
And yeah, Manchester United fortunate not to concede a second late in the half after De Gea made a bit of a mistake, and Casemiro to the rescue.
Yeah, that might be pivotal for United this season.
Yeah, United would be in the relegation zone that way.
They would. They really
no,
would.
They'd obviously not be that low, but they would be a much worse side without Casemiro. Because imagine how many games McTominay would have had to play.
So many. And they'd lost every single one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, United need to improve. Barca just got to keep doing the same thing, and they'll find themselves in a round of 16 game. When is that draw? When is the only round of 16?
Is it tomorrow?
Would be my guess.
I'll have a Google then while we're sat at half time.
It's still a long way to go in the Europa League. We are only at around the 32 stage, so we have got quite a few ties to get through before we get to that final in Budapest. But yeah,
tomorrow 12 o'clock CET.
It is tomorrow.
Yep. Obviously that'll be Arsenal, Betis, Fenerbahce, Ferencváros, Feyenoord, Freiburg, Sociedad and Union Saint-Gilloise facing off against whoever wins in tonight's games. Yeah, they're Belgian
top
side.
their group. That's really
they're
impressive.
killing it at the moment. Union.
Yeah.
They're obviously they've sort of become a feeder club of sorts for Brighton. They sent a lot of young talent out there, so
that's probably why they're doing quite well.
I don't know if there's any official link there, but yeah, they're second in the Belgian Pro League, or now known as the First Division A, and they're only 7 points behind table toppers Genk, who are obviously in the Europa League. Oh no, Conference League or something like that, aren't they?
I think so.
I think they've got European football. Oh, apparently not.
Oh. That's a bit strange.
It's Ghent, isn't it? That they've got Conference League against Carabao tonight. So Ghent, I think actually not having European football's benefited them. Because Bruges are in 4th.
Yeah, true.
Ghent are in 5th. Standard Liège, who usually have European football, don't this year, are down in 6th. An incredible season so far for the Belgian league. Obviously, you've got Charleroi, who are usually decent, in 11th this season. Anderlecht down in 9th. So quite a topsy-turvy season in the Belgian league.
They scraped through against Ludogorets on penalties on Anderlecht tonight.
Yeah, they've not been great this season. Anderlecht.
Not at all. But Europe is a place for teams that are struggling in their league to do well, and teams that are doing well in their leagues to shine. That's what Barcelona are doing at the moment. Especially for those that usually dominate their domestic league. But
the Ajax not dominating the domestic league, which they usually do, and not doing well in Europe. Really,
what a season it would be for Barcelona if they had to win the Europa League and the La Liga.
Yeah, it would be.
I know coming down from the Champions League, that's probably a bit of a downgrade, but they've done really well. They've done really, really well.
But it gives them a trophy.
Yeah.
Something to shout about. It's something they've achieved. And I don't think they'd have been up there for the Champions League.
No.
Because what group were they? They were in Inter's one, right? So they would have got Porto, which would have been a nice tie, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
or they've got PSG, they topped it.
They wouldn't have topped it. But yeah. On to the stream, Rob. Another member, Jack. Yes, indeed, Nick Knack became a member at the start of this stream. And then we've got
illustrious 4.
Yeah, we've now got 4 members of the channel. So yeah,
thanks to everyone that is a member.
The founding 4. They didn't found the show; they're just the first members.
But appreciated for everyone that joins as a member or just watching the stream.
Yeah, supporting just by tuning in helps us out massively. So yeah, 17 votes down the poll chat, 47% Manchester United, 35% Barcelona, 18% extra time.
Pretty close then. Pretty close across the 3.
A lot of people still favouring Manchester United, though, despite the fact they're a goal down.
I'm favoured in extra time. I did say it go to extra time. I said it'd be 1-1 on the night, and then we'd go to extra time.
I said 3-1 United. Man United to take the lead, and then Barcelona to take the lead, and United to overturn it.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the darts, Jack? I haven't been watching, Rob.
I'm going to check it, actually. That's a good point.
But he does say that Gerwyn Price is the GOAT, so I imagine he's beat Demi, which is incredibly sad.
Yeah. But yeah, should we get underway?
We're not long now until the second half. Obviously, another 45 minutes where Manchester United really do need a goal. At the moment, they are 1 goal down at home to Barcelona, which is not an ideal result. Not an ideal result for Man United. But yeah. Any other thoughts, chat? Make sure to get him in there. In terms of changes, does either side need to make a change, do you think?
Maybe United, as I said, Garnacho could be decent. But I don't really know.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Dimian that's lost.
Yeah,
Price did win.
Sad times. Nick Nat says, I'm struggling to see how United turn this around. Barcelona look too good. The thing is, you say that, but I thought exactly the same in the in the Manchester derby, sorry. 1-0 down at half time. I thought, this is done now, isn't it, for Man United? And yet they turned that around against an incredibly strong Man City side. So, I know, as much as this game seems impossible, if there's one tactical mastermind that could flip this game on its head, it's Erik ten Hag. He has made the call to bring off Weghorst, but it is Antony coming on.
That's not who I'd have gone for, but he's gone for him. And Antony on for Weghorst. So Rashford will go through the middle for Manchester United. Can he be the difference maker? The Brazilian, I don't know really what he does.
Spinner.
Yeah, as he just does skills. That's about it. But yeah, Barcelona come out the tunnel for the second half. As it stands, they will progress through, but you've got to feel that Man United will come out swinging and trying to find an equaliser in the last 45.
Yeah, you'd imagine so. I think Antony's a bit of a rogue one. I'd have brought on Garnacho personally, but I feel like he brings more energy to the game. I feel like he brings more direct threat, which is what United have been lacking so far. Someone that can get on the ball and someone that can really run at Barcelona. But Antony will be a distraction, maybe.
Yeah.
Because if he is spinning around, you might not know what's about to happen.
I wouldn't have to defend him if he's just spinning around in circles.
Also, Rob asked Harry, who's your favourite darts player? Just quickly before the second half. Second half is now underway, though.
There's only one Dave Chisnell.
Yeah, Dave Chisnell, for some reason. But yeah, if Arsenal get us underway, instantly lose possession, but it is out for a Barca throw. Koundé over this on the near side. Throws it forwards. And Man United now have possession. It's off in the air from Varane. Bit of a hospital clearance, that. Martinez has to chase after Lewandowski. By the way, it is Rashford moving up front.
Understandable that.
So yeah, United could look to trigger that ball over the top. Release Rashford in behind. If they're able to do that, that could give them serious threat in behind.
Similar to how it worked in the second leg, they'll be hoping for the same joy that they got and immediately going direct.
Goes long, Araujo deals well with it.
Bruno left it there, a bit scared of it.
Yeah, but Casemiro swept it. Maybe Casemiro said, oi mate, leave that.
Yeah.
Don't want you giving away another penalty. Not that's anyway near the penalty box. Koundé. Busquets. Deep in his own half. Poor ball that to his wide man. That's how to play for a United throw.
Throw looking for Bruno. Can't quite find him.
I'm off now. All right, thanks for hopping in, Rob. He says 2-1 United, by the way, as a prediction. Fair enough.
Bruno.
Across to Fred. Oh, what a finish! The magician, Fred. Well, the most unlikely cause for a goal like that. But Bruno moves it across. Fred operating in that 8, and he manages just to get this weird little volley into the bottom corner. It's such a Fred goal. It's a well-taken finish, though, and United are back in this tie. 1-1. It only took him 2 minutes in the second half to completely change this game. And
Mohamed Kudus has got one back for Ajax.
Goal back as well.
Goals flying in at the start of the second half, but Fred
drops to his knees because that must have took some higher power to produce a finish
Rashford
like that.
Through the middle, and it immediately causes problems. Winning the ball back half of the pitch, and
it's
Fred,
such a good touch.
Brilliant effort, but you've got to feel that Ter Stegen's got to do better.
Right, it's too good a finish. How can he get there? It's Fred. What a hit from Fred.
Not quite in the
Lovely
corner.
little finish. No, but it's just out of reach. Just out of reach for Ter Stegen. I don't think you could do much more about that. But that touch from Fred to push the ball forwards and get it into a nice position to take a shot, it's so good.
And United, they had one change and they immediately reaped the rewards. Barca, not woken up in this second half yet, and United hit them early, right, just like they did in the Nou Camp, and now we're all level again.
The Fred career comeback is here, and I'm here for it.
But here comes Kessie down the right.
That's right, but it's a good... Lissandro's challenge there's good, because he doesn't really threaten to foul Kessie, but he puts him off his run.
And again,
similar
to the second leg, what a fast start.
Yeah. And interestingly, as United score, the Barcelona percentage in chat goes up. It's now 44% Man United, 39% Barca, 17% extra time.
Fred, very happy with that goal there. So
who saw that coming? Not me. Yeah, I know, knick-knack. But that's what Manchester United do. One little change, and they're very quick out the blocks. And Xavi and Rafinha, both with surprised looks on their faces.
Yeah.
Both stood and watching, seemingly, from the sideline.
Long ball there.
Casemiro releases Antony in behind. United looking for a second. Antony can't get tackle. Huge tackle. Andreas Christensen with the last-ditch challenge.
What a tackle that is.
He's somewhat fortunate that doesn't just fall to Rashford, but I thought Antony questioned whether Garnacho should be on.
Massive tackle.
Yeah, that's a brilliant challenge.
Actually, did he? Oh, he kicks it into
Anthony's foot, which is why it comes back across the box.
Challenge.
And Cody O'Loughlin is in Dreamland right now. Fredinho.
And Anthony a big chance to make it 2 as a foul, and it's been given. Anthony causing problems immediately.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the right change from Ten Hag.
Yeah. And Union have a third. Union, I should say. Danilo Doki has that goal. It's now 3-1 Union. They should be through comfortably into the round of 16, though. Obviously, anything can happen in the Europa League, and Ajax are a good side. Rashford.
Quickly.
Can he create something? Still with Marcus Rashford.
Can he get it across?
Trying to he's going backwards and forwards and left and right. Bruno now. Can he deliver?
Got that on Rashford. That's a very late. I don't really know how. I mean, I agree with the guy behind the line. I was just behind him, how?
Nia's off, yeah. He is.
I don't know about that one.
By quite a
very late call.
But not quite.
He let Rashford do this whole little bit where he kept turning around in circles, then put the flag up. It's
interesting how we see because the same officiating team.
Lino kept
exactly.
Didn't let Andre Silva touch the ball.
So is it that all these different fourth officials, linos, referees know the rules that are in their league? Does that create a difference in the Champions League that maybe it can be a little unfair? Because we didn't see that last night. We didn't see the allowance for.
But I guess because they're always in the same pairing, so Turpin will always be with these two linos when he referees. So I guess the three of them just get used to the same rules.
Yeah. So does that mean they need to?
I don't
know what the Champions League.
That's why Anthony Taylor's linos are also used.
It's just a bit of inconsistency. Maybe the Europa League's different rules are different to the Champions League. It is now 2-2 in Fiorentina. Braga, by the way, Arthur Cabral with that goal. Chelsea fan, welcome to the stream. Hi, mate. You've joined what has been a very interesting night of football so far. United just have drawn level in this game, and as it stands, we would be heading to our first extra time of the campaign. So get excited, everyone.
2023, but we are still 39 minutes away from
that. We will, of course,
get too excited.
Be continuing into extra time if the game does go there. So yeah.
No, we're just gonna stop.
Sorry, guys, got to go.
Yeah, imagine. Varane to Wan-Bissaka.
Goes to Anthony. Anthony now to Wan-Bissaka. Looks to play it down the line. Fred just lets that run off because it took a touch off someone before it made its way over to Fred. And now United will go backwards as they look to build up. But United, one change, moving Wout Weghorst, a very clunky player, out for Anthony. Very fluid, very flexible player. And suddenly, they've been able to look a lot more dangerous going forward. De Gea. I thought we've seen De Gea make a few blunders. He already made one blunder this game and got away with it. I thought we were going to see him just boot it into Lewandowski there.
Rashford.
Picks up the ball. It's a terrible touch. But then he blocks Christensen's clearance. Gets it. He needs
defender from Araujo.
Just forced off, really. And Rennes have a goal against Shakhtar. That means it's now 2-2 on aggregate.
Wow.
So Traore scored earlier in that tie. That was ruled out for Shakhtar Donetsk, and now they've scored in the 52nd minute, and it's 1-1 on aggregate. Kolo Toko Akambi, I believe. Kolo doesn't sound like his...
Carl.
Is it Carl?
Carl Toko Akambi, I think.
It is Carl. That sounds...
Yeah. I know, it's really weird. Ronaldo Araujo. That's a poor ball playing out the back, and Casemiro's run it back. Anthony. What can he make happen? Gives it to Casemiro. He can't get it out of his feet. And that's huge from Sergio Busquets. What a start to this second half from Manchester United. Barcelona still not awake.
De Jong, Rafinha, lovely piece of skill there.
That's brilliant from Barcelona. Now they're awake.
Rafinha lets it run to Kessie. Kessie back to De Jong. Busquets, De Jong.
Brilliant from Frankie De Jong there.
No, it's with Christensen. Who are you supporting tonight? I think that's aimed at Chelsea fan, but if it's aimed at us, then no one.
Yeah.
I have no horse in this race. I'm
Rafinha.
Not really bothered by the outcome.
Roberto. It's just nice to watch from I love these games, but what a cracking game to watch from a neutral point of view.
That's why the Europa League's so good this year, because I've absolutely no one I care about. Like, it would have been nice to see Nantes go far, and I quite like Jose Mourinho and Roma, but bar that,
I'm not brilliant defending from Jules Koundé.
Yeah. Just stops Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho is trying to run at him, but Koundé stops him in his tracks.
I feel like United do need to get Sancho on the ball.
Fernandes.
I guess technically
to Lisandro Martinez, and he goes down under challenge from Lewandowski, and I think that's going to get pulled back for a free kick.
Sancho's still gelling with the with some of these players that have joined, because he probably wouldn't have been there.
Well, he played a bit, didn't he, before the World Cup? Then took a break during the World Cup and after the World Cup for a bit, but he is back now, and he's playing some really nice football. In fact, in the 2 games he's played the most minutes, and he's scored in both. Obviously,
yeah, true.
Leeds, and I've forgotten, what was it? Did he score in this? No, he didn't. Did he?
No.
What's the other game he scored in?
Leeds.
That's why we covered it on stream.
Don't think so.
Just why it's in my head, but maybe not.
Ball in from Shaw. That's a brilliant ball in here.
Balls to Anthony. Will he have a shot? He will have a shot. Anthony, it's a good effort. It requires a big save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I'm going to see now if I'm making up that other Jadon Sancho goal.
Yeah, United playing some really nice football. And Barcelona.
They scored against Leicester.
Oh.
We didn't stream it, but last weekend.
Alright.
And then, of course, against Leeds.
Varane.
Yeah, 4 games back now, 2 goals.
Looking for Rashford. Is Rashford in over the top now? It's going to run through to Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Conrad cheering on Barca. Chelsea fan wants Man U to win. Oh, I guess out of pure hatred of Barcelona, fair enough.
Yeah. Very different opinions in the chat, but I think it's it's a very even poll. We're not used to seeing very even polls.
Also, Cabral's goal that was scored 5 minutes ago has just been ruled out for offside by VAR.
That is ridiculous.
Is it? I don't know what it's been ruled out for.
Oh, that is really strange it took that long. So that's Ferguson in attendance tonight. Obviously, you've seen having dinner with Ten Hag on Tuesday night.
I've seen those images.
Ten Hag saying that it's just nice to catch up because he still cares. So Ferguson still cares about the club and wants the club to do well and can offer some help to Ten Hag. Not saying Ten Hag needs it, but I mean, imagine like Sir Ferguson, the experience there.
Is Balde.
That man's won it all.
Christensen. Now across to Stegen. And he can put a lofted ball forwards to Koundé. Martinez, Shaw. Back to Shaw. Gives it to Casemiro. And now it's with Bruno. It's a little bit behind him, but he recovers it nicely. United still with possession. Can they build up from the back now? They're hoping they can. And it goes back to David De Gea. And United doing it. Looking just to, They're playing it patient now.
Great ball from De Gea there.
Because they know, obviously, while they do want to score in extra time, in normal time, they do want to get through. There is extra time. They don't have to rush it. They can take their time about this.
Who does extra time benefit?
I don't know.
Because I would say, because like the crowd, there's more chance of United getting the...
It's also another time for both managers to get a word in with their players.
Yeah. But I think Barca have got more firepower off the bench, but United have the crowd as their kind of 12th man, and they need one last push next time.
Do. I just feel, obviously, also Barca haven't used their change yet.
Yeah, true.
Whereas United have already made that switch. Balde into the box. It's headed away by Martinez. Falls to Koundé, but that's going to be full back for a foul on Sancho. No, it's not. Turpin decides against his better judgment. And now United will break down this left. Fred is absolutely flying like the wind. Problems. He can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. Fred frees it through to Marcus Rashford, who gets it across the penalty area, but no one's there.
What a drive from Fred.
And that falls back to Fred.
And
he's sent for Rafinha. Here is Casemiro.
He's gone back over the top.
Forward. Koundé stops it getting to Fred.
Koundé. But Fred is
on a madness right
cracker.
now. Can he be stopped? I don't think so. Casemiro dinks it out wide. Anthony. United are in absolute flow state right now. Back to Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, that's brilliant defender from
bodies Busquets. But Barcelona come away with the ball, and down goes De Jong.
Yeah, and then you got there's a bit of afters. There was a bit of afters, and there's more handbags. Bit of handbags. Always a lot of handbags.
Now.
Oh, this is what we like to see on the Europa League stage. Second leg.
And Balde's holding off Sancho, and who's going for it?
It was Bruno.
Bruno is currently being held.
Rafinha's just.
By the, no, I think it's by the neck. I think he's had his arms around him. Yeah.
I think Bruno basically
has snapped.
I think Anthony fouled De Jong, and while De Jong was on the floor, Bruno kind of hit him.
And there's going to be some card hand out
by Turpin.
Whether it was
accidental or not. And then I think Lewandowski kind of jumped to the aid of his teammate who was on the floor. There's going to be a few yellow cards handed out here. Turpin's already got the card out. He's trying to find people to book.
In the meantime, I like this comment from Conrad. I like your chat, but I'm for Barca. Right. Fair enough.
It was yellows for Bruno and I think it was Lewandowski. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka and Anthony foul here. And then
Bruno leathers it into De Jong, and that then gets a reaction.
I think Lewandowski then comes over and just reacts. But yeah. Stupid from Bruno. And this whole tussle started out with Ronaldo in the middle, just beating everyone up. Sandro comes in and fights everyone.
Unsurprisingly.
Balde's kind of grabbing Sancho there a bit.
So that's going to be a yellow card for Bruno Fernandes. No surprise there. He levered a ball at De Jong.
I don't quite know the other yellow card was saying that. I'm guessing a Barcelona.
Actually, yellow cards do mean so much more in Europe because it is now one yellow card away from suspension.
Very true.
Which, they might get a nice time in the round 16, but if it was to get booked in...
Even another yellow card in the second...
Game. If it was to get booked in the second leg of that...
Roberto, of course it was Sergio Roberto.
Balde, coming down this left. Brings it under control nicely. Dink ball, but it's just behind everyone. There's no one arriving at the back post. Koundé can't keep it on. I thought you might just...
Koundé was there.
He wasn't on screen. He just kind of suddenly burst and almost got to the ball, but...
What a ball, by the way.
Yeah, that's a fantastic pass from Ronald Araujo.
Yeah, things you can tell it's very tense. Things just starting to heat up a bit. The scores are still level.
Emotions running high with a lot on the line.
And we've still got half an hour to go of the 90. And if we do need it, we can go to 120 minutes. And then after that, if we still need more, we can go to spot kicks.
Plays it into the path of Anthony. Now Anthony can bring it forwards. Goes left, goes right, almost falls off the ball, but holds on to it. Here is Fredinho. Goes back.
He's having a well
go. He's cooking. Lissandro tries to reassure. What a challenge from Rafinha, yeah. Lissandro tries to flick it on. I think Balde will deal with that and get it clear. A lot going on across the leagues in Europe. Trabzonspor levelled against Barca, which would have meant they're winning on aggregate. That's been disallowed. Lech Poznan have a first goal in that tie against Bodo/Glimt.
I think Bodo...
That was 0-0 in the first leg, and now it's 1-0 in the second leg.
My knowledge isn't great.
Michael Ishak scores that goal.
Bodo also got to the quarters of the Conference League last year and then lost to Arsa Roma. That is a poor pass from Rafinha. And that will go out.
You were right that they did dominate. It's 63% possession Bodo had in the first leg. Couldn't find a goal. Now in the second leg, Lech Poznan score while the possession's at 50-50. But Bodo had the better chances.
Poznan?
They've been dominated and they're winning. So.
But if they get through the quarterfinals,
Bodo have been FM'd based on XG.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka, that's brilliant. Plays it in to the on-running
Casemiro. Oh, is it Varane?
Yes,
it is indeed. Anthony, can he deliver it? He's got Sancho arriving at the back post. He's just smashed it into De Jong.
Lovely drive from Varane, by the way, but he is now on the edge of the... He does need to get back, and he is making his way back. De Jong, that is a foul.
Goes down under a bit of pressure, yeah. Couldn't handle him, could he? Anthony. Yeah.
What a drive from Varane. Anthony was.
As you say, he's been the change in this game. While he's come on, I think the bigger change has been players moving around, not
the Rashford through the middle, or just being there. Fred's had a different licence. Weghorst bumbling around in front of him.
Well, because he's had Bruno there.
Yeah.
Sanchez moved over to this left rather than in the middle sort of area where he's been a bit ineffective. And yeah,
when you give
rather than have
Fred
Rashford
room to
just
work
stood out
with,
wide, not really.
This is brilliant. Rafinha's
involved. Can he get it across to someone? No, it's a good challenge from Lissandro.
Still got it,
he held on to it too long there.
And then Fred, that's brilliant.
Casemiro releases Marcus Rashford behind, but the ball is overhit and he can't get to it. Barca will definitely win, says Precious.
Oh.
So we've got Precious and Conrad who both want Barca to win. Chelsea fans cheering for Man United. Nick Nack, I think, is neutral.
Can he beat Anthony? No.
He can't cross it either. Here now with Rafinha. De Jong. Roberto. Back with De Jong.
Ball in, looking for...
Koundé, what a stop! That is fantastic from David De Gea. Koundé turns his head goalwards and it's a brilliant stop.
Koundé just... Sancho allowed Koundé to get the wrong side of him.
Just about tips that over the bar. A huge left hand from David De Gea.
That's his David De Gea at his very best.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Brilliant save.
Yeah.
Just wow.
And now, Rafinha will deliver the ball and another chance for Barcelona.
No,
headed away. Kessie.
I thought I was going to hit it.
Yeah, it looked like he was wheeling up a shot, didn't it?
Well, it's iconic.
De Jong
goals.
Dinks it forwards.
Oh, forwards Kessie.
Now Kessie! It's a good effort, but it's well claimed. By De Gea.
Caught it well, but straight down.
Just want to point out, by the way, I saw this this morning. Didn't really realise that on stream last night. But none of the English sides in the Champions League round 16 won their games. Tottenham lost to Milan. Chelsea lost to Dortmund. Liverpool got battered by Real and
everyone's talking about
and England dominance and all that.
Yeah, are England taking over the world? No.
And then here we've got Manchester United, who could go both legs without the win if this was to be a draw.
We are in a situation where there might not be any English sides at all in the Champions League round in the quarterfinal.
Well, yeah, exactly. Or there could be all four. And Garnacho's coming on. He's blonde now.
Oh my god.
He looks like Anthony. There's a second Anthony. Maybe that's their tactic.
I don't know.
We'll confuse them.
He does not look like Alejandro Garnacho. Balde's got so much room. Kessie's found him. Brilliant defender for Anthony.
Or is it Garnacho? I don't know.
I don't know what Garnacho's done to his hair.
He's gone blonde. Maybe I think that could be to confuse the opposition though, because him and Anthony now look identical.
Very bright.
Exactly, but so is Anthony's.
They're going for bright blonde South American wingers.
Yeah.
Get Neymar in.
Maybe Garnacho's learnt how to spin on the ball as well.
25 minutes to go at Old Trafford. We are still level. We always love it extra time on these streams.
Christensen's
feeling something?
Yeah.
No, he's alright now. Here comes Dalot for Manchester United.
Do you remember when Christensen used to be at Chelsea games and the football description would be like stomach cramps?
Yeah.
And everyone used to check eyes on his period. So it's like, oh, stomach's going, mate. But yeah, Diego Dalot, the next change for United, I imagine it'll be Wan-Bissaka off, and Garnacho was also coming on probably for Jadon Sancho, unless he's very unhappy with how Anthony's got on so far, and he's already pulling him off.
Yeah. Be a change for United,
and it is going to be Jadon Sancho off.
You've got to feel like with that happening, Barca can't, like Pep.
Barca have got to turn to their bench.
Xavi can't do what Pep did last night and not bring on subs. Barca have got to turn to their bench.
It does look so weird. Why is he gone blonde?
Why? It just doesn't look right. It looks like a different human.
Doesn't suit him. Has to be said.
Not at all. Don't know what he's thinking.
Garnacho, sort your trim out, fella.
Yeah. Why have you gone blue?
Dye it literally any other colour. Maybe dye orange to fit in with the Europa League.
Don't do that. I don't think dye it black to fit in the Europa League.
No. How does that fit in the Europa League? Everyone's got black hair. And then look at Fred and go, right, it's really...
I'll get it black with like orange bits in it.
Yeah.
Get
the Europa League trophy shaved to the back.
But you would expect to see the likes of Ansu Fati step on this football pitch.
Anthony. Plays it to Dallo. Dallo.
Great defense from Bale.
Good to see Dallo back, by the way. Obviously, he has been out for a lengthy period since the World Cup.
And Wan-Bissaka's stepped up in his absence.
I love how Ten Hag has been able to, completely change all these players we thought were useless. There's only 2 failed projects, I'd say. McTominay and...
Either lost cause.
And Maguire, who are,
Yeah, both lost causes.
Garnacho. Now it's with Fred.
Bright. Same colour.
Crosses it, and it's claimed well by Ter Stegen.
But yeah, you've got to think, who else on the Barca bench? They've got Fatty...
They've got Torres, who's been in electric form leading into this game, we've got to mention.
True. They've got any midfield options, just to add a bit of legs.
Shall we have a look at the bench? Barcelona could call upon the likes of... They've got Casado and Torre, both youngsters, on the bench, both 19-year-olds. I imagine Torre's more likely to come on, but no experience on the bench of Barcelona.
That is a bit of a problem.
It's a very light bench today. They're only...
this is brilliant from Balde,
brought 9
players.
Well. 2 of which are goalkeepers. There's only 7 outfield options on the bench.
I wouldn't
2 left backs.
To see Jordi Alba.
2 left backs, a centre half, 2 central midfielders who are 19, and Fatty and Torres.
I'll probably look at Fatty and Torres to bring on then.
Wow. Marcos Alonso.
Maybe.
They rest them against Cadiz at this moment. Yeah. Obviously scored in the reverse fixture.
He did.
If you want a bit of attacking threat, Alonso up front.
Probably could bring him on, yeah. Probably bring a centre midfielder to do a shift.
Torres has been in good form. Ferran Torres.
Yeah, could bring him on.
He picked up an 8.9 rating against Cadiz.
Torres getting instructions from Xavi, and we expect when the ball next goes out of play, he will step on.
8.9 rating for Ferran Torres against Cadiz. Didn't pick up a contribution.
Wow.
So he completed 10 dribbles in that game. So if they want someone that's going to dribble a lot, 5 chances created, 1 big chance created. Played really well, seemingly.
Ball has gone out, and Ferran Torres will come on,
right.
And he will replace the number 20.
Can he inject a little bit of energy into this Barcelona attack? Sergio Roberto. So they're going to a more traditional front three then to really try and put the pressure on United.
Torres he's going to run at Dallo now. Dallo's just come on.
But chat, what are you thinking? We've got 25 minutes to play. Are we going to see?
Well, 20 now.
Yeah, are we going to see a late goal? Yeah. Or is this game done?
Barca goal, United goal, or are we destined to go to extra time? And that is an immediate foul. There's 2 players down here. And I think Lissandro was the first foul on Lewandowski, and then Lewandowski fouled Sancho. So Turpin's got a decision to make here. Yeah, it's actually Martinez goes into the back of Lewandowski, then goes into the back of Sancho.
Sancho?
Yellow,
Casemiro.
Right? Oh, was it Casemiro?
Sancho's not on the pitch.
Oh yeah, it has to be Casemiro then. But I expect a yellow for Lisandro Martinez for that challenge. Lewandowski still down, and so is Casemiro. Hopefully they're both alright. Casemiro the worst of the 2. Wasn't really Lewandowski's fault though. He kind of got forced onto Casemiro by that tackle of Martinez. I mean, Lewandowski get booked for it, which I think is a bit...
I don't know, look. He studs Casemiro.
I think Lisandro's also going to pick up a yellow. Because that one, that's a yellow, that's a yellow. They're both a yellow.
He doesn't get clipped, I don't think, does he?
Lower, yeah. I might not.
But I don't think that's a yellow.
Leo's got into the...
There was no heavy contact. But he did sort of crush...
Yeah.
I think it was ankle. Casemiro's ankle.
Yeah, yellow for Robert Lewandowski. Or Lewandowski. With 19 minutes to go, we are still all square, and this does look like it is destined to go past the 90 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're going to be going to some extra time. If you're excited for that, say so.
If you're not, don't say so, because we don't want to know.
No, even if you're not excited.
Yeah, let us know. Are you excited for extra time or not? If we are going to go there. If you don't think we're going to go there, let us know. Do you think Barca are going to get a goal? Do you think Man United are going to get a goal? Do you think we're getting a goal?
I do not think we're headed to extra time.
Just to be different, I say we will. And I'll go for the home side.
Right, Lissandro on the ball. Goes for Varane. Now it's with Dallo.
There's quite a long pause there for that whole incident to sort out.
Lissandro. And he releases Luke Shaw down this left-hand side. Shaw keeps it in play. Bruno does well, uses his body well. Garnacho! It's
big block from Christensen. Fred
Shot blocked.
Anthony!
And it's a home! It's very similar to Vinicius's against Liverpool on Tuesday night from around a similar sort of area. On his left foot, cuts inside Anthony, and he just finds the bottom corner. Block shots from Garnacho and Fred. The ball falls to Anthony, and he finds the bottom corner with precision. That's why he was brought on. And Chelsea fan, just as he says, extra time for me too. Well, we're not heading there anymore. Manchester United 2, Barcelona 1. 17 minutes to play. Barcelona need a goal to take it to extra time, and Cody O'Loughlin is enjoying that one a lot. Fair enough, mate.
Wow.
Fair enough. And Cauliflower, welcome to the stream as well.
What a goal for Man United, and now Barcelona have 17 minutes. If we are going to go to extra time or not.
But there is going to be a little bit
of
contentious whether that's a foul. I don't think it's a foul.
It was. I think it was just pure strength from Bruno.
Yeah. Brilliant from Shaw to keep this alive. Bruno holds off Rafinha well. He gives it across to Garnacho. Garnacho shot blocked by Christensen. Fred shot blocked by De Jong. But Anthony's can't be blocked. And he finds the bottom corner with a precise finish. Again, you could argue Ter Stegen could have got to that.
Just gone under his arm.
But alas.
Under his arm, side-footed. Beautifully.
Wow, what a turnaround indeed, Nick Nack.
What a response from Man United in this second
And Chelsea fan mocking Barcelona.
Wow, United fans absolutely loving it.
In other news, Ghent have just levelled on aggregate against Karabag with their 75th minute goal from Gift Orban, a man with the first name Gift.
Wow. He is the gift.
He came on just 4 minutes earlier for an injured Bruno Godot.
Imagine your first name is Gift. That's pretty cool.
Orban.
Gift.
20-year-old Nigerian striker, and he scored for Ghent.
What a name.
Which will take them to extra time.
Barca need a response. Can they find one? Ferran Torres, De Jong, tries to reverse it to Lewandowski, doesn't get there. United have got something to defend now, 16 minutes to go. I do not see them dropping.
Very close in the Europa League. We've only got one game currently going to extra time, which will be that game between Brent and Shakhtar. But every other game is either has a 1-goal or 2-goal margin. It's incredibly tight at the moment.
Ansu Fati also onto the pitch.
Barca making changes. Fati on for Rafinha. Was that lever going off? Is Alonso going up front?
No.
Sure?
Fati onto the left.
No other changes.
Onto the right. Lewandowski remains.
I imagine that was just Torres switching sides.
Excited.
I thought Alonso was on up front.
If Alonso comes up on front, I don't know what I'll do.
Scream.
I'm screaming.
I'm on the pitch.
Yeah, we're on the pitch. If Alonso goes up front, we're on the pitch. But also in the throw, no, they don't. It's United throw. Why is Raul running away with it? It's United throw. They need the ball. 15 minutes to go.
He wants the ball in play for us. Wants to get on with it.
That line looks a lot like Aaron Smith.
Maybe it is. Maybe he's quick commentary. I've not seen Aaron Smith in a while.
I don't know. It's the one on this near side. But yeah, wow.
Bruno.
What a turn. United are in the corner already.
75 minutes on the clock.
They've scored a goal and they're in the corner.
Time to sit in this little patch of grass for 15 minutes.
Yeah, to get very used up these corners.
I was completely baffled as to why Marcel Sabitzer was there for a second. I remembered he signed for United, hadn't he? I was like, that's Marcel Sabitzer. It took me a moment to register why he was there.
Araujo, that is a foul.
I've forgotten now.
Just like, he put a studded face, like...
Wasn't that not even a card?
No, it wasn't even a card. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If you want to see us talk about how bad referees are, go watch our podcast. I went out yesterday.
And there's definitely someone here who hasn't watched it.
I'll say.
Not many people did.
We know you are. Go on.
So yeah, make sure to watch that after the stream if you want. Or go to bed and watch it in the morning.
Yeah, don't blame you. I'd watch it in the morning.
And if you're looking for some new fresh content in the morning, Prem Predictions will be out at 12 o'clock. So look out for that, our weekly show where we predict the weekend's action in the Premier League. It's game week 25, an interesting one. No game for Manchester United, Newcastle, Brighton or Brentford, but we have got doubles for certain other sides. So yeah, make sure to
couldn't they be fouled there by Garnacho? Ref says yes, and I think he was right. Yeah. Barca are going to start pushing this goal, and it's a yellow for I mean, look, the card's same colour as there. It looks ridiculous for the way.
Well, that's quite nasty. I just clips on the heel.
But I'm still looking at his hair. It's a horrible colour. Really does not suit him.
It gives me Ellen DeGeneres vibes.
Yeah, I do see it. Just really does not suit him at all. I don't know why he's changed it. But anyway, Ferran Torres on the free kick for Barcelona. They're going to cross it in. They've got a lot of aerial threat, and they've got to use it now.
13 minutes to play. Is there a Barcelona goal on the cards?
Yes.
Are we going to see this heading to extra
Going
time?
to extra time. I'm calling it now.
Well, I'm going to have the pessimistic view for those who love extra time. We're not. I think United might have this.
Ball in from Torres.
It's headed away. It's going to fall to
I am
Balde.
hoping for extra time. Who doesn't love watching another half an hour of football?
Ball in, headed away by Lissandro. Headed back by Fati. Lissandro heads it clear. Balde brings it under control. So if that's Alonso, finishes it from there.
That's good.
Kunde.
Yeah, it's not corner.
So far out. But
and
there's one back by Garnacho, and he's kept it on well. Alejandro Garnacho coming down this left. Gives it inside. Fred releases Garnacho. Great ball from Fred. Garnacho puts it out his feet. Should square it. Does square it. Rashford can't get there. It's cleared by Busquets, and Kunde gets it away. De Jong is pinched by Fred, but Barcelona still play out.
Fatty wins it, but Varane's going to come around and get it.
I think that says quite possibly. I think that's in response to Barcelona getting a goal. Chat, what do you guys think?
Are we
I want to hear from all of you.
Yes or
is this
no?
going extra time?
Rashford.
No, I
thought
that was in.
I thought it got in.
I saw the net ripple and I thought he'd finished
I got
it.
done. I thought
He's scored from more difficult angles, hasn't he? But into the side netting.
I've been thrown off. My eyes deceived me.
Now De Jong
Here comes De Jong.
coming forward. This game really is end to end.
Uses Lewandowski. Was he pushed
fouled
over
on the
there?
edge of the area, not in the eyes of Trubin.
And
now they can break away.
Yeah,
not the Ukrainian goalkeeper for Shakhtar.
Here's Anthony.
Releases Rashford in behind.
Rashford's in. Araujo
does so well though, just to hold him off. Very strong. Ronald Araujo now. Rashford is down.
End to end. Can't keep up. Whew. De Jong.
Can he release Fati? Fati gets the ball, but he slipped.
Oh, Steven Gerrard.
United have the ball. Barcelona will get an equaliser, says Precious.
Ooh. So a lot of us think we're going to extra time. We've got 11 minutes.
Chat with all the predictions. This game is heating up. 10 minutes to play.
Rashford's down for United.
Rashford down in the opposing penalty area. He was down after that moment with Araujo.
Even if it's not serious, surely you bring him off of a Carabao Cup final in 3 days.
But this is a massive moment where you need your star player.
Yeah, but a final is also a massive moment where you need your star player.
It is.
Anthony's coming off.
No, he's not.
Where's he going?
He's running away.
Oh no, it's on the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think. Imagine.
Bruno, Garnacho's blocked. Fred's blocked. Falls to Anthony. Third time lucky. Great finish.
This is what knockout football is all about. Yeah.
Exactly.
This is very intense. This reminds me of when we were sat here in the. It was the World Cup. It wasn't any of the knockouts. It was the final group stage game in Group E. It was the group with Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica. Just in terms of the intensity of what's happening. It's mental.
1 minute, Costa Rica are top of that.
This is a lot easier to understand. It's 4-3. Barcelona need a goal. The other one, that was mental.
Marcos Alonso's coming on the football pitch.
Up front. Please.
No, it is for back.
Oh my God.
No, it's not for Araujo. It's for Araujo. He's going left centre half.
I saw the bottom of the 4. I thought it was a 9. I thought, here we go.
Jenny. But he's playing centre half, so he can be the centre half, but then goes up front. He is.
He's going up front.
He's not going up front. Alonso's not up front. Ronald Araujo coming off. Alonso, he scored. He scored in the reverse fixture in the first leg. There's one man that's going to get a goal to send this extra time. It's going to be Marcos Alonso. Rashford coming off. I don't know if he's getting sucked off.
He'll come crashing into the box, ironic, and he'll thunder one home.
Oh, that's his favourite.
Rashford's taking a breather, yeah.
I don't blame him. Run the clock down as well. I'm expecting a couple of minutes out of time though. I had quite a few stoppages. De Jong's not happy. I don't really know what Turpin's doing.
I don't think Turpin knows what Turpin's doing either. Oh, they're playing it back to United after the game was paused, I think, for Rashford.
That was going to go long.
Garnacho wants to get on it but can't. Torres. Christensen. Calming on the ball.
Barcelona have got to find a way back into this game.
Busquets goes to De Jong. Busquets across now to Alonso gives it to Fati. Fati into Lewa. They can't get it back to anyone.
Casemiro.
It just feels like that final pass doesn't come from Barca, and that's why I don't think they're going to do it.
Oh, it's brilliant from Garnacho.
And he's pulled back by Busquets. That's going to be a
assault. Pulled him back by his neck.
Come on, Gavi, says Precious. Gavi's not around, Precious. That's why he's not playing today.
He's suspended. Big misses, Gavi and Pedri. I think they do.
Suspended for a second yellow card on that first leg.
Do you think they make a difference tonight?
Potentially, yeah. I think they've lost a lot of creativity with Sergio Roberto rather than Gavi.
Sergio Busquets just tried to assault him.
And you imagine Kessie wouldn't have played if Pedri was available, which I think would have given them more going forwards.
It looks like a wig. It just does. But yeah, silly foul there from Busquets. Garnacho's still down. It was a pretty big blow, but Busquets into the book.
Garnacho's been quality since he's come on, yeah.
Yeah,
that's exactly why I would have wanted him on sooner. Rack up a few yellow cards for the opposition because he just runs at them.
But I guess the impact's more important when Barca are more tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, not long left to go. If Barcelona are going to find a way back into this game, if they want to stay in the Europa League. And at the moment, their road to Budapest is being stopped by the Red Devils. And they look well. Barca fans, they're praying, they're clapping, they're trying everything they can to get behind their team. They've got jester hats on.
A Chelsea fan, by the way, Southampton play Leeds this week. Away. Which I think they'll win. Leeds
probably. Leeds are rubbish.
Horrific spot at the moment. And Selas, working wonders as the caretaker.
Yeah.
Looks like he's been taking lessons from Fernandes. What, Garnacho? Yeah. In the art of being annoying to Harry. Yeah. Rob, welcome back to the stream. Did you miss me so much, Rob? Missed you so much. But yeah. 6 minutes. 6 minutes left to play in this one. Couldn't have waited the 6 minutes until the game is over.
No, I can't.
Also, did I not say 2-1? Yeah, you called it, Rob. So yeah, if you are so good at predictions, are we going to see another goal in this game, or have United got this? Have United got this, or yeah, are we going to extra time? Lissandro, ball over the top. Anthony tries to knock it into the path of Dallo, but Fati gets there. Dallo fighting away with Ansu Fati, and I think that's gone off. It has indeed. It's a Barcelona throw. United obviously not quick to allow Barca to take it. I'll get in place in the final of the darts.
Beat Smith 6-1. United fans telling Bauer to take his throw back. 5 minutes on the clock. Still time. We've seen later escapes.
Greater escapes.
Yeah, when we thought Real Madrid were out against City.
Lewandowski takes it past Lissandro. That was rash from Lissandro. Pulled back from Casemiro. Yellow card. And a free kick.
All the cards are coming out tonight.
Turpin's smiling as he gives it because Casemiro knows it's a yellow.
Valentine's was last Tuesday. It's at the amount of cards they handed out. I wish I got this many cards last Tuesday. I didn't. But yeah, Casemiro into the book there. And a chance for Barcelona to... well, it's a bit deep, actually. I thought they could go for a long...
Christensen. But they can create something, potentially. Here is Busquets. Plays it out wide.
Brilliant touch from
Torres. Ferran Torres. Goes back on himself and gets away from Garnacho. Really still Torres. Going in and out players. He's fouled by Fred. It's not given...
What is that from Alonso?
I guess you can't keep it on.
What was he doing?
That's the problem with Marco Alonso.
Just kicks it.
He has those moments.
Random moments. He just boots the ball into the box for a laugh. Yeah, Xavi looks nervous. Turpin's telling De Gea, look mate, I'm stopping the clock, so there's no point in you time wasting. But he's going to do it anyway. De Gea's taking his time. Look, you think back to his big save against Koundé's header. That's massive.
Oh yeah, it was a pivotal
there is a change for Manchester United when the ball next goes out.
Who's it going to be?
Couldn't quite see who it is.
Let's see if we can catch a bit of it's Scott McTominay. So Barcelona are going to have one last chance in this game.
Big tackles flying in now from Barcelona and Man United. They're going for it now. McTominay on for number 18. That is Casemiro. Oh, it's a Fred McTominay pivot for the last 3 minutes of Europa.
No, it's Marcus Rashford.
Oh,
it's not 18.
You said 18.
It's 11.
Okay,
I felt the wrong number.
4-3-3.
What? They're going 4-3-3, yeah. I thought you said they're going 4-3-3.
That's what I said.
No, they're going 4-3-3.
Ah.
Which didn't make any sense. They're going to minus a goal because McTominay's coming on.
Oh, right. Oh, I see.
Bruno putting pressure on Christensen. And it's blocked by Bruno. It's deep in their own half.
They've got more urgency from Barcelona. You got
Christensen just walking away from it. Kunde, luckily, alert to the situation that's at hand.
You've got 2 minutes to find a goal and knock out Europa League.
Kessie. Ferran Torres. The thing is, when you say Europa League, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Of the Europa League. Oh, God.
Oh, what a ball that is. Is Torres going to get there?
Torres, though, can't make the run in behind.
But De Gea can't pick it up, and the clearance isn't brilliant.
Kunde wins it. Kessie can't get there ahead of Shaw, though, and it's cleared by Shaw into Kessie. Kessie wants to get on and take it. He's trying to get. I think he's trying to get the ball quicker so that Shaw can take it. But the United ball boy is in no rush.
He's going to get a pay rise.
Yeah.
Still waiting for the ball to come back to Shaw. He's finally got one.
A solid 30 seconds there.
Just holding on to the ball. Shaw goes long.
McTominay holds it up, and that's out of play.
This is what United need. This is exactly what United want to happen. They just want to see this game out now. What a game it's been, though. It's been a brilliant contest. It really livened up in the second half. Just like it did in the first leg. It's been a really, really good tie.
McTominay can't hold on to it. Christensen. And he does well to force that out for a goal kick. Barca go long. A minute left of normal time plus whatever is added on. Not much time for Barcelona. If a goal's going to come, it's got to come soon. They're playing it short again, Barcelona. Surely you just go long at this point.
Lewandowski, go long. That's what to say. No, he's not going to do it. Why are they knocking around the back? I've never had a team to play the ball so slowly when you're 1-0 down in a knockout game. Oh, that is poor from Ferran Torres. Touch wasn't great and he slips over.
Now Bruno will hold on to that ball for as long as possible. Releases Scott McTominay in behind. I think he's gone up front for the last few minutes, McTominay. Just to hold it up. Garnacho.
How many minutes of time are we expecting?
And it's one back by De Jong.
Big tackle from De Jong.
De Jong keeps going.
Not giving up on that ball.
De Jong keeps going. Challenger's flying in. Torres can break away here.
He needs an option.
Or can he? Feeds it through. No, doesn't quite get it. Doesn't quite carry. And now Anthony's got the ball.
No one's reacted from a Barca point of view.
Valde wins it back. Barca have possession. We're back to take over 5 additional minutes. Where's the scoreline? Ask Precious. It should still be on the stream. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's 2-1 on the night. 4-3 on aggregate. De Jong to Lewandowski. Kunde delivers, headed away by Fred. Lissandro then gets it past Lewa, but Lewa touches it to Christensen. It's pulled back for a foul on Bruno Fernandes, and he's going to go down for a few seconds longer than he needs here. He does now get to his feet. He's going to go to Garnacho, and he is not going to want to come in. Oh, he is coming inside here. Garnacho tries to take it past Christensen, doesn't work. Barcelona, just 5 more minutes to try and turn this game around.
Why are you saying Rabbit on the line?
Christensen.
No, it's a non-urgent team ever.
Sorry, Alonso. Kessie. Balde. Barca have got to go forwards.
They've
spent 30 seconds of their 5 minutes.
Never known a football team like it.
They're doing nothing. At 4 minutes to play.
They've wasted a minute of the 5, just knocking it around the back.
Kunde.
And now they're going to do it again.
Busquets. They're building it up nicely.
Oh, so Lewandowski's got to do better.
Held up well by Lewandowski, and that's going to be a free kick. And Shaw bats that quite far.
Just got to be careful, he has batted that quite far. But Barca, why on earth do they play it sideways?
Alonso
doesn't do sideways, he does off the pitch.
Very luckily keeps that on for Alonso. Goes to Fati.
Oh, he's gone backwards.
Has to go backwards.
United are doing really well, I know, but I mean, Ter
Stegen is now playing as sort of a central centre-back, so the others can actually get forwards of it. Here's Christensen. It's cut out by Shaw. Can he break away from Kunde? No. Goes to Casemiro. Casemiro then dinks it forward. Bruno flicks it on, and that's heading off of the pitch. It's slowly heading off the pitch.
2 minutes of the 5 played, 3 to go. It looks like this is going to be Man United. And they seems that way to round 16.
Ter Stegen driving that ball forwards. The only player that's actually running with the ball.
Yeah.
Alonso.
He's going on a run.
Balde.
He's got no movement at all with Balde.
They've got to just go for it here. He's spun Fred.
No one's given him any options
De
whatsoever.
Jong plays it forwards. It's cut out though by Varane. Busquets plays it out wide. All needs a moment of magic.
Who's there?
Can Torres get there? He can. He's got to deliver this surely.
Does.
Torres!
Oh,
It's
it's
not
headed
headed
away.
by Fatty though. And Anthony clears.
Still time
2
to go.
minutes
2
to
minutes.
play.
That's a foul. Oh, he's giving it the other way.
And Alonso's made a foul.
He's giving it the other way.
And Bruno gets the crowd going.
I think Marcel's
Not that they need much more in this game to get them up for it.
But that ball in, you feel like that was a chance. Torres put the ball in.
No one met it.
And it was just, couldn't they can...
It made contact with Fatty's face.
And then...
His head. And he caught the ball. What is...
Why has he caught the football?
Just spanner.
Why has he caught the football?
Such a-
Xavi can't believe it. He's laughing to himself. He's on his left centre half catch the ball.
De Jong.
Lewandowski.
Kessie. They're coming forwards now, Barcelona.
In numbers.
Torres.
In numbers.
Lewa. It's on target.
Oh,
what a block off the line from
What a
Rafael Varane.
clearance.
That was huge.
I thought that was it. Lewa thought he'd
Huge.
scored. We'd all thought Lewa had scored.
Wow. Ferran Torres put it on a plate for the Polish marksman. He puts it past De Gea.
Just couldn't have
but
that.
off
Just
the
didn't get
line.
enough on it. And Varane off
Clearance.
the line.
Wow.
That is brilliant defending.
That's what football's all about. Moments like that.
Brilliant defending.
It was offside in the build-up anyway.
Martin
But
is
it's now
very
a corner
happy with
for
his
Manchester,
partnership
for
with centre-half.
Barcelona.
And a chance for Barca to... Oh no, it's not. It's a goal kick.
Something's happened.
Got a minute to go.
So that came off Varane, but maybe someone else made a touch. That could have easily been in, yeah.
You
Maybe
felt
he just
that
needs to
was
put a
the
bit more
charge.
power behind that.
Yeah,
Make it unstoppable.
backed himself.
And Ren Shakhtar is going to extra time, so at least have one giving the referee going to extra time.
We won't be staying on for that one.
We will not.
I think that's going to be it. I was pulled back from side. And 30 seconds
If it was
to
like
go.
Ajax Union, we would consider it, but...
Lissandro takes it to the court. Anthony is going to take this to the corner. He's kicked it off. And he's got a Barca goal kick. They've got 20 seconds. This has got to go long. This has got to go long.
Just Stegen.
He's going to go long. No,
He's
he's
gone
not.
short.
Why are you going short?
Christensen is going to drive it forwards. He's under...
Brilliant
chasing
run.
is Bruno Fernandes. Brilliant for Christensen to get the ball
He's
forwards.
got to
but it's
release
cut
it.
out
Why
by
has he not released
by
it to anyone?
Casemiro. And now Garnacho's coming down this left. He's heading forwards. It's cut out by Busquets. They've got to go long. They've got to go long.
no,
And they
that's the
haven't,
whistle.
and that's game. And Barcelona have thrown any chance of turning that game around. They've thrown it away at the end there because they refused to go long.
But
It's baffling.
Man United do progress.
I get you want to play your style, but it's the 95th minute and you've got 30 seconds to find a goal. Why on earth are you knocking it short there?
But what a chance. What a chance for United.
Yeah.
Man of the match.
Well, I'm going to give mine to Fred. He looked
We're
brilliant
doing a joint,
tonight.
we're doing a joint.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
Fred,
are.
joint
His
match,
energy
Fred.
was sensational. He looked brilliant on the ball and off the ball. He worked so hard, and that was obviously the pivotal goal for Manchester United, the one that drew them level. So I'm going for Fred because love the bloke.
Absolutely legendary performance from him tonight.
It is indeed. But yeah, that's all for tonight's stream. We are back on Sunday with a double up. Chelsea versus Tottenham at 1:30. We'll be live from 1:20, so join us there. Then we'll be taking a short break before returning for the Carabao Cup final. So yeah, should be very exciting Sunday. Between now and then, though, on Friday, Prem Predictions comes out, so look out for that. That's tomorrow, 12 o'clock GMT. So yeah, and out normal time for other people. But yeah, that is all from us today. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We've been gaining a few recently. And yeah, that's all from us today, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.